トゥットゥルー、もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥットゥルー、Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥットゥルー、稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥットゥルー、もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥットゥルー、Please 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 wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥットゥルー、稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥットゥルー、もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥットゥルー、 Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. 嘟嘟噜，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。嘟嘟噜，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。嘟嘟噜。Please 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 wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. 嘟嘟噜，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。嘟嘟噜，もうすぐ始まるよ。わー！わ。Hi chat! こえる、こんばんは。We have Mudang with me here again. I'm kind of worried that I've had Mudang with me so much that the day I don't have Mudang with me anymore, you guys are gonna be like, Edu, you look so naked today. Where's Mudang? But you know, she's too cute. I have to have her with me again. She's too cute. Hello everyone, how are you doing? みんな元気ですか？今日はアニメトークです。Yay! We are doing our seasonal anime roundup tier list. And yeah, as usual, instead of A, B, C, D, E, I have amazing, very good, great, good, so that I don't offend anybody. Because I still remember when I put Mashal in like D and then Angie gave me shit for it when I meant like it was good but it was not like amazing. So yeah, so no A, B, C, D. It's just whether I thought it was amazing, very good, great, or good. Or I haven't finished it, but I plan to go back. Yeah. Mudang is back! Yes! Mudang is with me again today. We are going to be reviewing some anime together. How have you guys been finding the recent anime? みんなアニメ見てますか? I watched quite a bit. As usual, if you look at the description of my live stream, you will see all of the shows that I have watched in the previous season. So I watched 先輩はおとこのこ、推しの子 Season 2, 負けヒロイン, I watched Giji Harem, I watched Roshidere, I watched 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, I watched Twilight Out of Focus, I watched the Elusive Samurai, Gimai Seikatsu, the Vtuber Legend anime, My Wife Has No Emotion, and one episode of my Deer Friend Nokotan, because I felt like people would give me shit if I don't watch it. So yeah, those are the shows that I watched in the previous season, and I have no notes. I've been too busy, chat. I've been too busy with work and hanging out with people. I literally had to go out 3 days in a row before today. So I had no time to make notes. So all of my thoughts and reviews on every anime today is completely just gonna be just on the spot. Like, I don't have any notes today. ReZero episode 2 is out. Yo, let's go. Yo, episode 1 of ReZero season 3 was so peak. But yeah, as you can see here, as usual, after I rank all of the summer anime, we are going to be looking at the fall anime season and talking about what I'm gonna be watching. So far, I've only started ReZero season 3 because of course I love ReZero, and I'm watching Blue Box. But that's it. Oh, and Blue Lock. Yeah, I haven't really started checking out anything new, so I'm looking forward to talking about that with you guys as well. Hopefully you guys can give me some good recommendations. But yeah, before we move on to the next season, let's talk about the previous season, the one that just ended. Yeah. Alright, it's okay, just wing it. Yep, I'm gonna wing it. And as usual, I'm gonna start off with the ones that I didn't finish. Now, again. Notice how this says need to continue and not dropped. I didn't drop it, guys.
I just didn't have time to finish it, okay? I didn't drop it. I just didn't have time to finish it. And here are my excuses. 1. My dear friend Nokotan. I watched one episode because obviously it's such a huge meme. Everyone's talking about it. I keep seeing it on my Twitter and I was like, I gotta check out what's going on. Watched one episode and I was like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm like, this is kind of entertaining, but I'm so fucking confused. And because it was so random and confusing, I kind of was like, you know what? I'll go back to this another day. So yeah, I kind of never went back to it. But hey, I watched one episode and it was kind of funny. I think Nokotan's pretty funny. I like her voice. Yeah. You need to read Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Oh my god, I love Hanako-kun. What do you mean, Eventil? I love Hanako-kun. I do read the manga. I even have the art book. I love Hanako-kun. But yeah, sorry Nokotan fans. I never finished Nokotan. Another one that I didn't finish. Gimai Seikatsu. Wait, what is it called in English again? I forgot. Chat, what's Gimai Seikatsu in English again? Something about like my life with my stepsister or whatever. So yeah, everyone saw the title and was like, ooh, stepsister. Is this gonna be the next domestic girlfriend? And yeah, I kind of went into it expecting it to be trash as well. But it was very realistic. Like, it was not the kind of trashy show that you would expect from a show that has the word stepsister in the title. It's a very realistic portrayal, I think, of what happens when your parents remarry and then you get a stepsister or stepbrother, and it's like someone that's around the same age as you. It's really awkward. Like, imagine you're just living your life and then one day this stranger that's not blood related to you suddenly becomes your housemate and a sibling to you, even though you have no blood connection. Like, it's very weird. You mean Ore-emo isn't realistic? Well, first of all, Ore-emo, they're not step-siblings, they're actual siblings. So it makes it worse, or better, depending on what kind of person you are. And it's not realistic, no. Ore-emo is not realistic. But, yeah, Gimai Seikatsu was quite realistic, I think, in its portrayal of what it would actually be like if you suddenly got a step-sibling. And I wanted to give it a try because it was so different to other step-sibling shows that I had watched. But, like N-Troop says, it was a bit tedious. It just felt so slow. Like, oh my god. There would be, like, moments where I swear it's just like a whole 30 seconds of them sitting at the dinner table saying nothing. And I'm like, okay, this is realism gone too far. I don't watch anime so that I can experience two people sitting at a dinner table not saying anything for 30 seconds. Like, don't waste my time. I don't know. I feel like Gimai Seikatsu probably would have worked better as a drama, like a J-drama. And it's probably better if you read it as a light novel. I feel like the anime as a medium doesn't really do it justice because I feel like it's very much one of those shows where you have to read between the lines and dialogue is very important and it just doesn't have that, what do you call, it's not oomph enough to catch your attention as an anime. I think it's probably more enjoyable. It would be more enjoyable if it was a J-drama performed by real people in a real, like, in a more real setting, or if it was a light novel. I feel like as an anime, it just feels really underwhelming. Yeah, I have heard the light novel is popular, and maybe, like I said, I feel like this show would be more enjoyable. The story would be more enjoyable as a light novel. I feel like as an anime, it just feels lacking. It just felt boring. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat my words anymore. I'm sorry. As an anime, it felt boring. But I thought the concept was really interesting, and I liked that it was doing something different to all these other shows that cover, like, step-sibling dynamics. But yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get past, like, 4 or 5 episodes because it was just so slow. Chat, you know I like slow burn. You know I like slow burn. You know I don't actually like shows that are too fast-paced. But this one was just too slow. Like, I can't sit through 2 characters sitting at a dinner table just eating their food and not saying anything. I experienced that enough when I go out to have food with my friends. I don't need to experience it again in anime. So, hi Vincent, konnichiwa, irashai. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Gimai Seikatsu. I might go back and finish it just because I think I watched like 5 episodes of it, so I might as well finish it. But yeah, I got up to episode 5 or 6 and I was like, ugh, I know a new episode is out, but it's kind of boring. I don't really want to watch it. It didn't really make me excited to watch the next episode. So yeah, I feel like if you're interested in checking this one out, I would recommend maybe checking out the light novel over the anime. I feel like the anime just isn't it. Days with My Stepsister? Okay, yeah, Days with My Stepsister. Gimai Seikatsu. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Anime is my top 4 of the season. Really? You thought it was that good? If anybody really enjoyed Gimai Seikatsu, can you tell me what you really liked about it? Because I genuinely just thought it was kind of boring. I think I would like it more as a drama. I hope they make like a drama of it or something. If they make a drama of it, I would watch the drama. But yeah, anime, sorry guys, was kind of boring. What else did I not finish? Oh yeah, Elusive Samurai. Again, I'm so sorry guys. Oh my god, do you guys hear that? Holy shit. There was just a loud ass motorcycle that just passed my house. 今なんかすごいうるさいバイクがうち通ったんだけど。Did you guys hear the motorcycle? It was so fucking loud. Oh my god. But yeah, Elusive Samurai. You heard it? Yeah, dude, it's so loud. But yeah, Elusive Samurai or 逃げ上手な若なんとか、it's good. It's really good. But I started watching it too slow. I started watching it like 2 or 3 days ago. So I just didn't have time to finish it. I'm really liking it. Like I'm probably after today's stream, I'm gonna go back and watch more. But I only started watching it after I met up with So-chan, and he was telling me that he's watching it with his girlfriend, and they're really enjoying it, and he really pushed for it, and he was like, oh, it's such a good show, you need to watch it. And that's when I finally picked it up. So I picked it up too slow, and that's the only reason why I'm not caught up. I really like it. The animation is absolutely beautiful. It's so high quality. Oh my god, the animation is amazing. The sakuga goes crazy. I really like the main character's design. You know, I love my shonen. I love my shonen characters, and the concept is very interesting. I'm curious to see how he's gonna get his revenge. I'm curious to see how the main character is going to grow, and yeah. It's a new, refreshing concept, I feel like. You know, someone who's just really good at running away. Like, he's not necessarily good at fighting, but he's really good at running away. That's, like, the whole concept. And, you know, you pair an interesting concept with lovely, amazing animation, and you get a good show. It's pretty interesting. Hi Troy, welcome. Oh my god, can I just say shout out to Troy for recommending me Too Many Losing Heroines, because I wasn't gonna watch it until Troy told me that it was his favorite from this season. And he seemed to really like it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Too Many Losing Heroines. And it was one of my favorites this season, so thanks Troy. But yeah, Elusive Samurai, amazing. I'm gonna go back and finish it, okay? The only reason why it's in the need to continue section is because I just didn't have time to catch up before today. Yeah. I love VA as well. Oh my god! I forgot to talk about one thing before we move on from Elusive Samurai. Wait. Oh my god, chat. Did you see the viral tweet? Did you guys see the viral tweet about Elusive Samurai? It's there was this viral tweet about Elusive Samurai. Wait, I need to show you guys. ちょっと待って。I need to show you guys this. This! Oh my god, so big. Chat, this. Oh my god. This scene from episode 1, I think it was episode 1, right? Where, like, he was making this expression. This is a boy, by the way. This is a boy. I said it 3 times because it's important. This scene from episode 1 with this expression. Yeah, there was a viral Japanese tweet of someone saying, "I'm a man, but why do I kind of feel something? Why do I feel something? Like I'm not gay, but this boy makes me feel something." and then it became a viral tweet. Like, yeah, it was just a tweet of a Japanese guy being like, "I'm a guy, but I'm not gay, but I feel something, man. This boy makes me feel something." And I thought it was so funny. Yeah. Everyone was thirsty for him. I know! To be fair, like, why is he making that face, right? Why is he making this expression? Why is he blushing? Why does he feel like he's enjoying it, you know? How is this boy so cute? I'm straight, I swear. The common Elusive Samurai experience. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell from this screenshot, but this show has insanely good animation quality. So if you're a sucker for good sakuga and you like historical stories, because I really like historical stories. Maybe you don't like historical stories, this won't be your thing, but if you like historical stories, you like good animation, you like good action, yo, this show has some good battle sequences. If you like good action, check out Elusive Samurai. It's really good. I regret not watching it earlier because it's probably one of my favorites this season. Oh. Are you gonna play Project Sekai later? Not today, but maybe later this week. I want to play Project Sekai again later this week. Damn, okay, maybe I'll watch. Let's go! Convinced! But yeah, really like Elusive Samurai. I wish I finished it on time so that I can actually give a full, proper review on it. But so far, I can only say, from my experience in watching 4 episodes, I'm really impressed. It's really good. You should check it out. Don't be like me. Actually check it out. Yeah. Okay, moving on. What's next? 次どうしようか. You know what? Let's get this out of the way, because everyone knows this. Oshinoko! Season 2! I'm sorry for being basic. Actually, I'm not even sorry about this opinion. Because Season 2 is just that good. I can't put it anywhere but at the very top. I think I've always said this, but like, the 2.5D stage arc is the best arc in Oshinoko. Hands down. Like, I read the manga. To be fair, I'm not caught up anymore, but I started reading the manga after season 1 ended, and I read pretty far into the manga. Like, everything that's covered in season 3, I've read in the manga. And the next arc after that, I've read that in the manga too. And I have to say, that stage play arc, still the best arc. It's where Oshinoko peaked. It's so good. It's just so well written. It delved into so many characters, and I guess because it was focused on acting, and I'm an actress myself, I love acting. Acting is my passion. I think the stage play arc hits especially hard for me. My favorite moment in the entire arc is Melt's moment. Ever since reading that moment in the manga, it hit really hard for me. You know it hit really hard for me because I had to make a tweet about it. Like, I love that scene with Melt. I love that they took this character that was just a kind of a nobody in the previous arc and turned him into such a lovable character. That was really nice. I like that they actually did something with Melt's character and kind of gave him that character development, even though he's not that present. He's not really a main character in the show. And yeah, Akane and Kana also had a lot of character development in this arc. And of course, Aqua. Aqua also had so much character development in this arc. I also really love the way it really shows kind of the production process of how a stage play is put together. I really love the whole thing between the mangaka and the script writer, the screenplay writer, how they kind of clashed at first, but when they actually sat down and talked to each other, they ended up getting along and they ended up figuring things out. That was really nice. I really appreciate the way this arc shows kind of how much effort goes into the behind the scenes of creation, of like creating something like a stage play that maybe as an audience member you only see the actors, but actually there's such a huge team behind the scenes working on this together. And there are so many things that must be taken into consideration, like how the stage is set up, the costumes, the original manga cannot be exactly the same as the stage play because of restrictions like time limit, what's possible to do, to perform in real life, etc, etc. Like there's so much things that you have to consider, and there's so much problems that could arise in the production process. And yeah.
そんなことしなくてもいいのに。ありがとう。
I liked the part where Aqua said, "Father, I am Oshi no Ko." Then Ruby said, "No, we are Oshi no Ko." And then they Oshi no Ko'd all over the place.
Thank you for the super chat, Serena. Yeah, that was also one of my favorite moments in season 2. When they just Oshi no Code all over the place. That was amazing. 10 out of 10 best scene. Thank you. Oh yeah, I heard that Serena checked out Oshinoko. Yeah, I really like Oshinoko. You know, it inspired me to make Vicarious Star as well. Again, shameless plug for my video if you guys haven't watched it yet. It's a Oshinoko inspired video that I put out, I think like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember how long it's been now since I put that video out, but I'm still really proud of it, and if you haven't watched it yet, you should check it out because it's a really good video. Go check out Vicarious Star if you haven't yet. Any thoughts about the last episode of Oshinoko? I actually just watched the last episode today. I'm a little sad that they're not doing a 2-core season. I feel like if they're gonna end on the part where Ruby discovers beep, spoiler, just I'll beep it just in case someone hasn't watched it yet. I thought if they were gonna end on that, I would have preferred if they just continued broadcasting it over into the next season and not split it between season 2 and season 3. Like, I don't know, is it just me? I feel like they should have just made it a 2-core and continued airing the next arc, which focuses on Ruby. I think that would have been better. It's a little sad that it just like ends here and then you have to wait for season 3 to come, to which I don't know when season 3 is gonna come, but I already read the manga, so too bad for anime onlys. Yeah, in cliffhangers we trust. Yeah, I would have been so pissed. If I was an anime only, I would be so pissed at the place that they ended it. I would have been like, bro, you can't just give me all that and tell me that I have to now wait for season 3? Excuse me? And I'd probably go read the manga, which is maybe what they were going for. Maybe they were trying to get people to read the manga. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe budget and production issues, so it can't be helped, I guess. But yeah, back to just talking about season 2. Again, I don't know what to say besides that it's the best arc, in my opinion. Everyone who watched Oshinoko season 1 and thought, it's okay. It's overhyped. I don't know why everyone likes it so much. the first episode was good, but everything that follows it is not that good. Go watch season 2. Season 2 is better than season 1. It's just more well written. It delves into more characters' backgrounds, their motivations, it shows more character development, and it's just more interesting. It's just more interesting. And especially if you are passionate about creating something. Whether that's writing, whether that's music, whether that's acting, whether that's art, whatever. If you're a creator or if you're someone who's passionate about creation, I think season 2, the stage play arc will hit really, really hard for you, just like it did for me. Because it kind of picks the brains of every part of the production team. You get to see a little bit of how the mangaka would think, how the screenwriter will think, how the actors think, how the audience thinks, how the director thinks. And as someone who loves, for example, Shirobako, if you love Shirobako, you need to watch Oshinoko season 2. Oh my god. I love Shirobako. Shirobako is one of my favorite shows ever. I just love shows that delve into the whole production process and really show you the behind the scenes and all of the industry secrets that you usually wouldn't know about unless you actually work in the industry. So yeah, if you like Shirobako, if you like knowing about the whole industry side of things, you have to check out Oshinoko season 2. It's so good. So good. Okay, I'll watch season 2. Let's go. I convinced someone. Woo! Yay! My cope as an anime only is to buy merch. It's such a marketable, merchandisable series. Actually, that's so true. I went to the Oshinoko exhibition yesterday, actually, at Ikebukuro, and I bought merch. Even though I don't even think there's a particular character in Oshinoko that I'd say is like my Oshi, I bought merch anyway. Because I was like, they're just all so pretty. And I kind of want merch. So I bought an acrylic stand of Akane. Because, oh my god, chat, can we talk about how pretty Akane is with long hair? Oh, long hair Akane is so gorgeous. She's so pretty with long hair. I love long hair Akane. Usually I prefer short hair on girls. I feel like recently I lean towards short hair on girls, but Akane though, she just looks so gorgeous with long hair. I really like long hair Akane. So yeah, I bought a acrylic stand of long hair Akane. And I also gotcha'd for some other stuff and didn't get what I want, but that's okay. Hi Greystone, welcome in chat. Oshinoko but no ko is your Oshi. Wait, that's so funny. Oshinoko but no ko is your Oshi. Help, that's so funny. Yeah. It feels bad saying that I don't particularly have an Oshi in Oshinoko, even though I really like it. I guess if I had to say, my favorite character is Melt. Meruto-kun. Meruto Oshi desu. I think Melt is my favorite character. The only reason why I didn't buy Melt merch was because I don't like his outfit in the key visual. He's wearing just a basic white shirt and basic black pants. And it looks like pajamas. And I don't know. I was like, if they put more effort into the design, maybe I would have bought merch of him. But his outfit was too basic, so I didn't buy it. And also, it sucks because Melt is kind of only relevant up until this arc, and then he never appears again. He gets his big moment in the stage play arc, and then every other arc following, he just doesn't exist. So it kind of feels weird buying merch of a character who's kind of irrelevant after this arc. Exactly. That's the only reason why I didn't buy Melt merch. But if I had to say my Oshi in Oshinoko is Melt. I really like Melt. It's truly unfortunate that he only gets to shine really in this arc and then he's kind of just irrelevant afterwards. I wish he would keep coming up, but yeah, we don't really see him again. He's in the industry, but we don't really get much.
メンバーシップへようこそ。
Wolf, thank you for being a member for 9 months, Mana. And hi, Android. Welcome in chat. But yeah, did I say everything that I want to say about Oshinoko? I think I did. I could go on more about like how much I love the art of acting, but I feel like I already do that enough in my regular Zatsudan, so I probably should not go more into it. But yeah, Oshinoko season 2, very impressive. Of course, A tier animation or S tier animation, amazing voice acting, the best arc in the manga. Go watch it. If you avoided season 1 because you were like, oh, overhyped show, now's your time. Please go at least watch it for season 2. I don't care if you stop watching Oshinoko after season 2, but you have to watch season 2. That's how I feel about Oshinoko. But yeah, Oshinoko season 2, amazing. Like, I would have put Oshinoko season 1, like, here, or maybe, like, here. But Oshinoko season 2, definitely up here. Okay, let's see, what's next? Too many losing heroines! Troy, are you still there? Troy, are you still there? Fuck. Oh, this is a hard choice. What do I do? What do you think, chat? I know this was one of the most popular shows from last season. What do we think, chat? For me, it's like here. It's like in between very good and amazing. I really liked it, but I don't know if I would put it on the same level as Oshinoko season 2. This is your list? I know, but I want to hear you guys' opinion too. Number 1 for this season? Wow. Also, is it Makeine or Makeine? I was like, because people say Makeine, and I'm like, what the fuck is a Makeine? And I was like, oh, like Makeine? Because I guess it's heroine, so it should be Makeine. Makeine. It sounds weird. I feel like Makeine works better, but what do you guys say? Do you guys say Makeine? Or do you say Makeine? I feel like Makeine works better, but I watched some YouTube videos on it and people say Makeine. I don't know why, but Makeine just sounds like a character's name. You say the second one, Makeine? Or Makeine? Wait, what? Which one? Makeine? I don't know anymore. Anyways, what does that mean? The full title of this show is, let me find it, where is it? Make hiroin ga osugiru. So you take the make and you take the in from heroine and it becomes Makeine. Yeah. I need to make sure to drink water because I'm gonna be talking a lot today. But yeah, I'm really glad Troy recommended me this show because it was really good. I have to say, the first half was more interesting than the second half in my opinion. But it was definitely like something that was off my radar that I'm glad I picked up. Maybe I just call it too many losing heroines to avoid confusion. Yeah. Peak show, honestly, it's so good it became great. It is really good. So for anyone who didn't watch Too Many Losing Heroines, it's basically, as the title suggests, it revolves around these 3 girls who are like the second lead, basically. Oh my god, it's second lead the anime. It's if second leads got their own anime. Basically, you know, it's about these girls, they have a crush on someone, but the person that they like is with someone else or ends up being with someone else, and they're kind of like the losing girl. They're the losing heroine, they're the second lead, they're the one that doesn't win, they're the one that doesn't get to be the one that they like in the end. And they kind of gather together, become friends, and they gather around this dude called Nukumizu, and they develop this... I don't know what the author's intentions are, but in my interpretation from watching the show, they're just friends. Like, because what typically happens is if the story starts to feature the losing heroine or the second lead will then find love elsewhere and then start a new romance, right? But no, this show doesn't do that. This show makes it so that the main lead, he's just some dude. He doesn't have a romance that begins with any of these girls. He's just some dude. And they kind of just bond and become friends. He becomes a stress ball for the girls, low-key. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. He basically just becomes a stress ball for the girls. It's not like he becomes the next main lead and then the girls end up with him. No. The girls don't fall in love with him. The girls just use him as a stress ball. He's just there. And he just hangs out with them. And then whenever they need something, they're like, Nukumizu, can you help me with this? And he's just there. It's kind of funny. It's a really good comedy. I like the comedy in this show. Warm water, my goat. Oh my god, yeah. It's the fact that his name is warm water too. Nukumizu means warm water. He was some dude, then became the stress bucket. Yeah, basically. It's the harem after MC picks his girl. No. It's like the MC in this show doesn't get bitches. He's just a friend. He doesn't end up with any of them. Well, maybe he does in the light novel. I don't know. But at least as far as the anime goes, from my interpretation, he doesn't have anything underlyingly like romantic with any of the girls going on. He's just their friend. He's just a buddy. They just become a group of friends. And none of the girls become a love interest to him. And he is almost there to like help them deal with the trauma that they now have over being rejected by the guy that they actually like. So it's a really refreshing concept because you never see that in other shows, right? If a girl gets rejected and the show is still focusing on her, then the next thing that happens is she'll find a new guy. That's not what happens in the show. No. The girl gets rejected, you know, the guy she likes gets with another girl, and then she just cries about it. And she continues to cry about it. The entire show. She'll go to the zoo and then see her crush, who is now dating another girl, just straight up like be like licking an ice cream with his girlfriend. And then she'll get emotional damage. And then the entire show is just these girls experiencing emotional damage, and then Nukumizu, who's the MC, is just there like, that's rough, buddy. That's just the whole show. They're just constantly taking emotional damage, and then Nukumizu's just like, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. What do you want me to do about it? Huh? I have to pretend to be your boyfriend? Fuck that. It's like, yeah, that's the whole show. That's stressful, exactly. Very good way to put it. They did find a guy. The guy is convenient to be there to witness it all, yeah. But, yeah, I think Too Many Losing Heroines is a very good watch because of how unique it is. It can be a little weird. There's some characters that are really weird. Like, can we talk about the teacher from the infirmary? Oh my god, the infirmary? Can we talk about the infirmary teacher? She's so weird. She like sets up cameras in the infirmary to like try and catch the students like doing sussy things. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this teacher? But it's kind of funny, right? She's so weird. There's a lot of weird characters in this show, but that's what makes it unique and funny. Yeah. Which arc was your favorite? Oh, that's hard to say. I think Kishio's arc was my favorite. I think the fact that she kind of didn't notice that she was in love with her best friend for so long, but then when it actually hit her and it was too late already because he already like had someone else, and then she had to go through the whole process of like dealing with that. I don't know. It really broke my heart. I think Yanami's story would have broke my heart more if hers wasn't the first, because we never really got to see her spend time with her childhood friend. Like, I know he's her childhood friend, but I never actually really saw them interact. I never really saw how close they were. So even though the first scene is literally us seeing her get rejected, it didn't hurt as much because I never really saw her with her childhood friend. But yeah, Lemon's arc hurt more because you actually see her spend so much time with the guy, and then she like really confirms her feelings, but by that time it's too late, so that really hurt. Komari's hurt a lot as well. Like, I feel so bad for these girls. I feel so bad for them. Komari's is my favorite. Yeah, I really like Komari as well. Poor Komari. Yeah, I feel so bad for these girls. And like, they can't catch a break. Even after, you know, they like make all these new friends, join a new club, and start doing all these new things, it's still, the fact that they got rejected still comes back to like rub salt in their wounds. Like, just when I thought Yanami was finally getting over her trauma, we have that scene where she's on like a fake date with Nukumizu, and then it just cuts to her childhood friend who she got rejected by and his new girlfriend just like erotically licking an ice cream on each side. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Stop hurting them. She didn't need to see that. Also, why were they erotically licking an ice cream in public? That was so unnecessary of them. I have no comment for that scene. Yo, that scene lives in my head rent-free. Chat. If you need one thing to convince you to watch this show, watch it for that ice cream scene. There's this scene where two characters erotically lick an ice cream. And that scene lives in my head rent-free. Yeah, Shikanoko is peak. Hi, I don't know gamer. Welcome in chat. I unfortunately did not have time to finish it, but I do want to go back and watch more of it. But yeah, did I say everything that I wanted about too many losing heroines? Does anybody else want to add on to what I said to sell the show? You know what, now that I'm talking about it, I feel like it does deserve to be in amazing category because of how unique it is and how well executed it was and how it just felt like a breath of fresh air. I don't think I could say I've watched any show that was the same as this. It's very different, and I very much like the fact that Nukumizu doesn't start a romance with any of the girls. Like, it's kind of teased, like, oh, is he not? But in the end, he doesn't really start a romantic relationship with any of the girls, and as far as it goes, they're really just friends. And I kind of like that. I think it's a really unique direction that a lot of shows are too afraid to take. They feel like at some point they have to add romance, or they have to give the losing heroine a new love interest. But no, this show was like, fuck it. Why don't we just keep giving these girls who got rejected emotional damage, and then the main character can just be their punching bag. And yeah, it's amazing. And of course, yeah, the animation was really good, and the voice acting was superb as well. I loved the voice acting. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it in the amazing category, and I recommend you guys check it out. It's really, really good. The art is really nice, and the characters have really good character designs. I really like Yanami's character design. She's so cute. Oh my god, chat. If you like girls who eat a lot, you need to watch this show, because Yanami is that girl. She's always like munching on food, and it's really adorable. She's so cute. She's always munching on food. And if you like seeing cute girls munching on food, you need to watch this show for Yanami. Yeah. I want to throw Yanami off a roof, but she's cute regardless. It's like she's annoying but cute. Oh my god, she kind of reminds me of Aqua from the Konosuba. She's like Aqua but less pathetic than Aqua. Actually, that's debatable. But yeah, she's like a toned down version of Aqua that instead of drinking alcohol likes to eat food. That's the best way I can describe Yanami to someone who's never watched too many losing heroines. She has the same like dumb pathetic energy as Aqua, but like she's like dumb pathetic but also cute, you know what I mean? It's like she's like dumb and pathetic in a cute way. Yeah. I will watch it now. I'm always curious of Yanami. Yeah, she's a really, really well-written character. I very much like her. So, go check out Too Many Losing Heroines. It's really good. Let's move on to the next one. What's next? Oh! It's definitely here. I'm almost debating this. Chat! There it is. Welcome to my #1 favorite show from last season. Senpai wa Otokonoko. Yes, I know. I didn't expect this to be my favorite too. But it ended up being my favorite from last season. It was so good. This was the show that I looked forward to the most every week. Like, even more than Oshinoko. It was so good. I initially didn't watch it because I thought it was gonna be, like, trash. I thought it was gonna be like, oh my god, like, this boy dresses up as a girl and blah blah blah. And it's like, how do I say it? I thought it was gonna be one of those bait shows for people who like femboys. But no, it's not. Oh my god. It was nothing like what I thought it was gonna be about. It was so deep. It was like one of the deepest shows I've watched. I'm trying to think of how I can put this into words without spoiling it, but... Right? You read the title and you think, oh, it sounds like bait for people who like femboys or something, right? It's not at all. Trust me, Potter, it's not. You have to watch this show. It's so good. It deals with, I think, primarily finding your own identity. This show is about characters struggling with their identity, trying to figure out who they are, what they really want to be, what they want to do. It's so philosophical and it deals with a lot of surprisingly deep and dark themes. And it's not just some goofy show about a boy dressing up as a girl. It's about a boy who grew up really liking cute and girly things, but having that suppressed and being told that that's wrong and not knowing what to do about it. Feeling like he's weird, he's different, but he can't stop loving what he loves. And he kind of starts, you know, dressing up as a girl in secret, just so that he can fit in normally outside of where it's accepted, and so that he doesn't trigger his mother, because his mother is like very sensitive about it. And I thought it was very good representation of the kind of identity crisis that a lot of people go through. It reminded me a lot of Ryuji from Blue Period, who's one of my favorite characters of all time. I love Blue Period. You guys know that. I think Makoto's arc or his story his struggles remind me a lot of Ryuji's struggles. Because it's not like he wants to be a girl. He identifies as a guy, but he just likes cute things and things that I guess would be considered girly from a societal level. And just because he's biologically male, he's made to feel like it's wrong for him to want to be cute, to want to be pretty, to want to like pink things, to want to wear a dress. And it really explores how that can be really damaging to someone's sense of identity, how it can force them to suppress their actual thoughts and beliefs and interests. And yeah, I thought that was super interesting. the other two characters that you see on this poster, like Aoi, at first, she just seems like your typical Genki girl who goes, Senpai! Makoto senpai! Makoto senpai! But her character is actually so deep as well. Like, she's also someone who is struggling with her identity, but in a different way. With Makoto, he's struggling kind of with his gender identity, but Aoi is kind of struggling with her sense of self. Her parents separated and they are never really present in her life, so she kind of doesn't really know what it's like to have, I guess, someone that she can be vulnerable with, because, you know, her parents were never there for her when she needed them. So she kind of developed this personality where she just acts happy-go-lucky all the time, and she says what other people want to hear, even when she doesn't really mean it. Like, when she has a lot of friends at school because she's super outgoing and positive and everything, but her friends don't actually know what she's actually going through, because if she's not okay, but her friends ask her, are you okay? She'll just fake smile and say, yeah, I'm okay. And I think that comes from her relationship with her parents and her family background, and she kind of struggles with the idea of, how do I be myself? Who really am I? What do I really want? And she has like this obsession with finding someone that is special to her. And I really relate to that. I lived my whole life feeling like I have to find something or someone that's special to me because everybody else seems to have it. And I felt like there was something empty or missing inside me. I felt like I needed to have, whether it was a passion, whether it was a person that I could love, I felt like I needed to have something that meant the world to me. Otherwise, I was empty because it seemed like everyone around me had it. And Aoi struggles with that exact thing. And it hit so hard for me because that's exactly what I went through. I lived my whole life feeling empty, feeling like I need to find something, someone that's so special to me that if I died tomorrow, I would not die with regrets because I found this one thing. And I think that's a feeling that a lot of people relate to. I think that's a feeling that a lot of people have felt at some point in their life. You know, Mana saying that they relate to it as well. That's why this show hit really hard for me. So yeah, I hope I'm explaining this well, but the reason why this show is so high up there for me is because it just hit really hard for me on a personal level, especially Aoi. I related to Aoi a lot personally. Fortunately, I never had to deal with the kind of gender identity issues that Makoto had to deal with, but I do very much respect series that give representation to people who go through that kind of struggle. And the third character that you see on this poster, Ryuji, he goes through another kind of struggle, which I don't know if this is a spoiler. Don't listen to this if you want to go in the show more blind, but basically, Ryuji kind of deals with his sexual orientation. He's best friends with Makoto, and they're childhood friends. But he's always felt a little different around Makoto, you know? My boy thought he was straight, but he had to come to terms with the fact that he's not straight. That he's in love with his best friend. That his best friend means more than a friend to him. And it was really adorable for me watching him go through like basically the gay panic. Oh my god, Ryuji is like the embodiment of gay panic. It was just like 5-6 episodes of Ryuji going through gay panic and being like, why am I blushing over my best friend? Why do I feel the doki dokis? But he's a guy. But he's my friend. But he's my childhood friend and he's a guy. I'm pretty sure I like women. What is this? It's so adorable. He's such a dog. I love him so much. And yeah, he eventually came to terms with the fact that he's not straight. I don't know if he's gay or bi, but he eventually came to terms with the fact that he is in love with Makoto and that he has special feelings, and I just thought the whole process of getting to that point was really adorable to watch, and I think his relationship with Makoto is really, really precious. And I think, oh my god, one of the underrated things, my personal favorite thing about Senpai wa Otokonoko is the relationship between Ryuji and Aoi. I think the friendship between Ryuji and Aoi is so cute. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but I love the relationship between Ryuji and Aoi. I thought it was so cute that he initially didn't really like her because it was like, who's this girl trying to get close to my bestie? But then they kind of all became friends. And then he started caring about Aoi just as much as he cares about Makoto. And even knowing that Aoi likes Makoto, and then later finding out that Makoto kind of likes Aoi, so basically she's a love rival to him, he doesn't hold that against her, and he still cares for her so much as a friend. And it's the fact that, like, that scene, oh my god, that scene where she was scared that, like, there was, like, maybe, like, a robber or something around her house, and then she called him, and then he immediately stopped what he was doing and ran all the way to her house just to make sure she was safe and comfortable. I was like, oh my god, marry me. Chat, I would marry Ryuji. He is the best man of last season. I don't care what anyone says. Ryuji is the best man of last season. Holy shit, I would marry him. He is such a good guy. Like, the fact that he would go so far for a friend, especially when this is like a friend that's also kind of like your love rival too. He doesn't hold it against her at all and is always there for her and cares for her so much. He's such a good friend. And the fact that he was there for Makoto all his life too, even though Makoto was a little bit different to others. He never made fun of Makoto for it. He was always so accepting of Makoto's interests. And he never made fun of Makoto or called him weird for it. And he was always so, like, accepting of Makoto. Oh, he's just such a good friend. I love Ryuji. Sorry, guys, I'm getting emotional. I love Ryuji. I think Senpai wa Otokonoko was the show from last season that had me, like, the most emotional. I would literally watch the show and be like, oh, Ryuji, oh, my boy. Yeah, so please watch Senpai wa Otokonoko for my boy Ryuji. He's such a good boy. Oh, Ryuji, the man that you are. The man that you are. And yeah, I think, Nicholas, you're right. Ryuji's struggle kind of relates to like society's expectation of men. I feel like a lot of guys have a harder time coming to terms with the fact that they're not straight, because I feel like guys get made fun of more for quote-unquote being gay. I know a lot of guys are scared of being seen or perceived as gay, and I think that's a very toxic, negative stigma, because I think we should all be open to rethinking what our sexual orientation is. Just because you thought you were straight, it doesn't mean it's true. If there's anything that makes you think, I might be bi-curious, you should think about it harder. You shouldn't let the people around you and social expectations tell you what you should believe in, right? So I thought it was really nice that in this show, instead of succumbing to that kind of social expectation, Ryuji really kind of like sat with himself and thought about it deeply and came to terms with the fact that he is indeed in love with Makoto. I really respect him for that, and I really respect the fact that he did something about it too. He didn't just like kind of let it sink. He actually confessed and faced his feelings. And yeah, Ryuji, the man that you are. Sorry, that's all I've got to say. I love Ryuji. I love Ryuji so much, man. He's such a good character. But yeah, Please watch 先輩は男の子。もう本当に先輩は男の子。一押しです。なんかもう日本語で全部説明すると多分1時間かかっちゃうんですけど、もうとにかく夏アニメでのLの一押しなので、もし今アーカイブを見てる日本人の方がいたらぜひ見てほしいです。ネットフリで見れるんで、ぜひぜひ見てほしいです。めちゃくちゃいい作品です。I don't think I should explain why I like it so much in Japanese because it's gonna take forever. But I had to say, at least in Japanese, that it's my #1 recommendation of last season. So that if any of my Japanese viewers or Japanese person checks out this VOD, they'll get a recommendation from me. My job is to get more people to watch Senpai wa Otokonoko. I gave it an 8.7 out of 10. I'd give it a 9. Yeah, I'd give it a 9. That's how much I liked it. It's the fact that it wasn't just one character that had so much depth to them. It's the fact that all three of them deal with different struggles and like it kind of intertwines and creates this really entertaining story. And I think the ending was pretty satisfying too, so... It sounds like it might be too real for me to watch. It might be painful. Okay, that's true. Yeah, it is a bit too real. I feel like if any of the struggles of the characters that I just described is something that resonates with you on a personal level, and it's something that you feel very strongly about or you can get sensitive about, you might not want to watch it just because it might be painful. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, personally, I really appreciated the fact that I felt seen, I felt heard through this anime. To see a character going through the exact same struggle that I've been going through my whole life really made me feel that I was seen. Yeah, so please check out Senpai wa Otokonoko. It's so good. You might make me curious about the anime. Please check it out. That's what I try to do every anime talk stream. I try to make you guys curious about the shows that I watched. Especially if it was something that I very much enjoyed. I want as many people to check it out as possible. But yeah, I think I've yapped enough about Senpai wa Otokonoko. Please check it out. It's my #1 favorite from last season. Alright, moving on to Roshidere. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, realistically, it's like here. But yo, the girls do be cute though. I'm not gonna lie. The girls do be cute though. Fuck. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Roshidere? I thought the one season was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. Like the story was pretty mid. But the girls are really cute. Great / good for me? Yeah, about the same. It's a good for me? Yeah. I thought the story was a bit weak. But the girls are really cute. I basically just repeated the same thing 3 times. Yuki with a gremlin. Okay, yeah, I will admit, Yuki is really funny. Yuki, like, saved the show. If this show didn't have Yuki, it would be even more boring. But because it had Yuki, it had a bit of spice. She was funny. Oh, hi, taters. Hi, Yuki. Lil Sis was the best. Yeah, I think everyone can agree that Yuki was the best, because she was just hilarious. I found Aria's character a little weak. She felt like such a typical tsundere. Like the only special thing about her character was the fact that she would dere in Russian, which I guess is cool, but it did feel a little underwhelming. I really like her character design though. I think she's really pretty, and I'm not gonna lie, Masha's a bit boring as well. She's like very typical One-san. Yeah, Yuki was definitely the strongest character. Yeah. Their brother-sister dynamic is amazing. Yeah. Yuki is the highlight of the show for sure. She's very funny. But you can't have one character carrying the entire show, you know? So, you know what? After hearing everyone's opinion, I think I'm gonna follow my heart and put it here. Like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But it wasn't amazing. It wasn't great. It wasn't... Yeah, it wasn't great. Maybe if it gets a season 2, I'll like it more. But I can't give it a grade just for Yuki. The story was a bit too underwhelming. Is it popular enough to get a season 2? Is season 2 confirmed? I think maybe if it gets a season 2 and we get to see more of like the whole student council battle and just like Yuki and Masachika like fighting each other, it might get more interesting. Yeah, the war declaration. It's confirmed? Okay, maybe it'll move up the ranks after season 2. But for now, it's like a good for me. I will watch if they make a season 2, but for now, it's a good. Yeah, one thing I really like about the show is the fact that they casted Sumipe as Arya. Because if you guys don't know, Uesaka Sumire is like a huge Russia nerd. Like, she loves Russia. She loves Russia. She loves Russian. I believe she majored Russian in university. And she's fluent in Russian. So, yeah, I think it's really great that she got that opportunity to voice a Russian-speaking character. That was pretty cool. And the actual, like, concept of the show is pretty nice. The whole, like, oh, she's only cute when she speaks a language that you don't understand. But actually, he understands what she's saying. I like the concept. She's the same VA for Russian dub? Really? Oh, that's surprising. I know Uesaka Sumire is fluent in Russian, but according to actual Russian people, she still has, like, a pretty strong accent. Like, she doesn't sound like a native. So if there was gonna be a Russian dub, I would have expected it to be an actual Russian actor. Wait, also, how will they do the Russian part in the Russian dub? Wait. I just realized, chat, think about it. If she sometimes speaks Russian, then what does she do in the Russian dub? Does she sometimes speak Japanese? Wait, actually though, I gotta check out the Russian dub. Any Russian people in chat can tell me, right? Because the show's title is Arya sometimes blah blah blahs in Russian. So in the Russian dub, what does she do? She speaks Russian. She's gonna speak Japanese when she's being dere, I guess? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of funny. Oh my god, chat, you know that scene where Yuki is waking up Masachika and she goes, "Good morning, my brother." and then in the English dub, they made it, "Oh, hey yo, my Oni-chan." Oh my god, I saw people post it on Twitter. It was so funny. I guess that's kind of genius. Like, true. How else were they gonna localize it, right? It's a huge meme. It's kind of funny. "Oh, hey yo, Oni-chan." Dies of cringe. I mean, she said "good morning, my brother" in the Japanese, so they gotta switch it around and make it Japanese in the English version, right? But yeah, Roshidere, funny, cute girls, good animation. Story a little underwhelming so far, but we'll see if it gets better in season 2. That's my final thoughts. All right, moving on to 2.5D Seduction. You guys are gonna be shocked. I was gonna put Makeine here and then put this here. But if Makeine is here, then this is here. Chat, I really liked it. You thought I wasn't gonna like it, right? I liked it. I really liked it. I almost like it more than my Dress Up Dolly, which is probably a hot take. I think maybe if I read the manga, I wouldn't have liked it as much. because I heard that in the manga, the fan service is a little more extreme, and I don't like extreme fan service. And don't get me wrong, even toned down in the anime, it's still very fan service heavy. Like, just look at Ririeru's outfit, right? But it surprisingly represents cosplayers really well. And it surprisingly displays convention culture very well. Oh, that's one of my favorite parts. I love how it represents convention culture. That's something that I think my Dress Up Darling doesn't do as well. It doesn't really show as much of convention culture, but 2.5D Seduction shows convention culture very well, and it shows us more perspectives of more cosplayers. And as a cosplayer myself, I really appreciate that. I appreciate the way it shows kind of these different girls' motivations on why they started cosplaying. And yeah, I actually kind of like it. I mean, they wear really over-sexualized outfits, but the actual concept of the show, like what it's trying to express and what it shows about cosplay and cosplayers, is actually really interesting. I appreciate it as a fellow cosplayer. Right? I think it's better than Dress Up Darling for the convention and cosplay aspect. I wouldn't say it's a better show than Dress Up Darling per se, but in terms of representing cosplayers and representing what goes into cosplay, I think this show does it better than my Dress Up Darling. And surprisingly, I actually really liked the main character. I actually really liked the main character. Well, I guess I wouldn't say I really liked him, but I liked him. I thought I wasn't gonna like him. I thought I was gonna think he's like some loser otaku who doesn't deserve to be surrounded by pretty girls. But no, actually, he goes through some character development, and he's just a pretty good guy. Like, I love that he goes from, yeah, I only like 2D women. 3D women all suck. I only like my waifu, Ririeru. He goes from that and being pretty cringe to genuinely just really want to support Lisa in her passion of cosplaying. And you can tell the point where it switches from, oh, I only care because she cosplays as my favorite character, to I actually care about her as a person. I really look up to her as a person. I respect how passionate she is about this character and about cosplay, and I just want to be there for her. I want to help her however I can. It's actually really wholesome and genuine. Like, you know? There's like surprisingly more wholesome moments than oopsies, I accidentally fell and I'm squeezing you with my boobies. Like, I guess he accidentally touches her boob like once or twice, but it doesn't happen as often as I thought it would happen. I thought every few episodes it was like, oopsie, I accidentally landed on you when I'm naked, or oopsie, you accidentally touched my boobs. Like, it only happens like twice, guys. It doesn't happen that often. And especially in the second half, there's like no fan service, I feel like. In the second half, there was no like, oopsies, I accidentally touched a girl. It was just him learning how to be a photographer. It was him learning more about cosplay culture and cosplayers. And it was them just being a team and trying to really build up this club and go to conventions and make a name for themselves. And I thought it was really wholesome. Oopsies, I got pregnant. No, yeah, it doesn't happen. Trust me, chat. Like, I thought this show was gonna have Turavuru levels of fan service, which if you've ever watched Turavuru, every single episode, Lito's face ends up in a girl's crotch. Like, every episode. Every episode, he trips, and it's like, oopsies, my face is in your underwear. Oopsies, I grabbed your boob. Like, actually, every episode. That's what I thought this show was gonna be. But it's not. It only happens once or twice in the beginning, and then the whole second half of the show is solely focused on how they're gonna make these cosplays, how they're gonna go to conventions and try and sell, like, the ROMs that they're gonna make, how they're gonna keep their club alive, and dealing with imposter syndrome, dealing with thinking, am I good enough for cosplay? Are my motivations for cosplaying correct? And just like the clash of like ideologies and motivations between different cosplayers. It's actually a really good show. Hi, Alex. Am I too late to talk about Alia? I mean, if you have something you want to add about Alia, go for it. Go for it. We kind of agreed that it's funny and cute, but so far the story is not super entertaining, and we're waiting for season 2, so we put it in the good category. But if you have something to add, go for it. I really love Mayura-sama as well. Oh my god, yeah, they also explored the whole concept of whether it's okay to keep doing cosplay as a hobby. Like, because if you guys didn't watch it, there's this character in the show called Mayura. She's a really famous cosplayer, and she cosplays kind of like a sexy character from a game. So it's not really child-friendly, let's say. It's like an NSFW-esque character. But it's her passion. Her passion is making costumes and dressing up as this character that she loves, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. She is of age, she's allowed to do whatever she wants. If she's passionate about making outfits and if she's passionate about dressing up as a character, I think that's totally cool. But I think she eventually faces this dilemma of, oh, I'm now going to enter the workforce. I'm gonna become a teacher. If I'm gonna become a teacher and I'm gonna be working with children, I should stop cosplaying. I can't be doing these sexy cosplays when I'm a teacher. And it's like that internal dilemma or struggle of like, is it okay to still pursue your passion if it may be looked down upon in society? You know? It's, yeah. I thought that was a very interesting thing that they explored as well. And again, unlike Dress Up Darling, which maybe they introduce more cosplayers in the future, I don't know, but so far from just one season of Dress Up Darling, it was only Marin and Juju-sama who are cosplayers. But in 2.5D Dimension, within the span of like 13 episodes, we've seen the perspectives of at least 5 to 6 different cosplayers. And I really appreciate that. I like that they give so much spotlight to different cosplayers. And I really like the arc with Nagomi as well, seeing her rediscover her passion for cosplay. I love seeing that. Yeah. Hi, Ariel. Is that the cutest VTuber on Twitch? Moo Dang? What do you mean on Twitch? I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. What do you mean? Hi everyone. It's me, Moo Dang. I'm back again to bless your day with my adorableness. Yeah. I really love Nagomi's professionalism for the cosplay, right? Yeah, like we get to see the perspective of a professional cosplayer and how cosplay her perspective of cosplay changed a little bit after it became her job, and how do I describe this? Again, I'm going completely off script today. I think I've been doing pretty well, guys, for the fact that I have no notes today. There was like a whole thing between Nagomi and Lirisa on like, are you cosplaying for the right reason? And they kind of just, and then it wrapped up with the conclusion of, you don't need to have a legit reason to cosplay. If you want to do it, you can do it. Like, cosplay's for everyone. You don't have to have the correct reason to cosplay, right? And I thought it was really cute that the reason why Nagomi started cosplaying was because she was in love with a 2D boy. And she was like, oh my god, I want to like be with my 2D husbando. So she was like, oh my god, what if I become an anime girl? If I become 2D, then I can be with my 2D husbando. And that's why she started cosplaying. I'm like, yes, girl boss. Yes, queen. Yes. Cosplay and become the 2D girl of your dreams so that you can get your mans. I don't know, I love that. I think that's so cute. I think it's great that she picked up on cosplay and really worked on herself and became super cute because she was in love with this 2D character and wanted to just become a better version of herself for this 2D character. It reminds me of my friends who work really hard on oshikatsu. I think it's that's a nice thing. I think having something that makes you want to better yourself, even if it's not a real person, is good. It's still something that motivates you to better yourself, and I think that's a positive thing. Hi, Setya1, welcome in chat. Really like Lirisa since episode 1. Okay, I'm kind of biased towards the Lirisa too because she kind of looks like me. Wait, do I still have the picture of her? Oh no, I deleted it. Never mind. Last stream, somebody was saying that Lirisa looks like me. She kind of does. Lirisa. She kind of does. If I wore glasses. She's me. Me if I wore glasses. Lirisa is so good. She's really cute. I really like her design. I like that she's actually not that sexualized. Again, I'm not saying she's not sexualized at all, okay? She does undress a few times in the room, but it's not as extreme as I expected it to be. I feel like it was 60% wholesome and only 40% horny. And I was expecting more like 80% horny, 20% wholesome. So you can say that the reason why I ended up actually really liking it, or I ended up actually giving it like pretty good, what do you call, review, is because I expected less. I'm not gonna lie, I had lower expectations for this show, but it was actually surprisingly wholesome. Here's Lirisa. ほら、ちょっとエルと似てるでしょね。She kinda looks like me. 私もなんかちょっとだけなんかリリサちゃん私と似てるなーと思って。Wait. Especially if I make my eyes blue. Chat, tell me we don't look kinda similar. Tell me we don't kinda look similar. Especially when I make my eyes blue too. ね？ちょっと似てるでしょ? Cute pink-haired girl showing one ear peak. Let's go! Yeah, very similar. Yeah, exactly. Of course, it's not exactly the same, but we do have some similarities, and I really like her character design. So, yeah. I actually, unironically, recommend 2.5D Dimension. I think it's a really good show. I think it's gonna be a 2-core show too, right? It's still ongoing. They're moving into the next arc with like more cosplays being introduced, and I'm like, yo, let's go. The bangs are different, yeah. It's kind of like the opposite. My bangs go one way, hers goes the other. I have my hair back on one side, she has on the other. We're like a mirror image of each other. Yeah. It's still ongoing, so it's not too late to pick up on 2.5D Dimension. It's actually really good. The latest episode hit me hard. Yeah, right. No, they introduced this new character called Nonoa, who has really, really, really bad social anxiety. And you get to see her like how her story of like how she discovered cosplay and how cosplay empowers her, and how she slowly gets over her fear of talking to people, and how she tries to make friends in the cosplay community. And I think that's so wholesome, and I love that because I know a lot of people in the cosplay community are socially awkward because, you know, we're all socially awkward. And I know a lot of people who are more introverted and socially awkward were able to break out of their shell more and make friends through cosplay. I'm one of them. I'm one of those people who is socially awkward and really bad at talking to people and introverted, who managed to break out of their shell, be a little bit more confident, and make friends through the art of cosplaying. When I put on a costume, when I put on a wig, and I become a character, and I go to a convention, and I don't have to go up to people and talk to them, and they'll come up to me and be like, oh my god, are you cosplaying this character? Wow, I love that show, can I get a picture of you? I get a bit of social interaction with people without having to take that first step, and it kind of trained me to slowly get better at talking to people. It really helps when you're dressed up as this character and then people just come up to you, and then it gives you a conversation starter, right? It makes it easier for us socially awkward folks. But yeah, I really related to Nonoa as well in her whole like social awkwardness. And I was so happy for her when she finally made a friend. Like, that was so wholesome. But yeah, trust me, 60 to 70% wholesome, only 30 to 40% horny. It's really not as horny as I thought it would be. So if you decided to not watch this show because you thought it was gonna be some horny shit, it's actually really wholesome. And if you've ever done cosplay, or if you're interested in cosplay, I very much recommend checking out this show. I actually made a documentary called The Art of Dressing Up for my graduation project in media class, and it was featuring Angie, who also cosplays, and it was all about how cosplay can empower people, how cosplay can bring people together. And I feel like this is exactly what the show is about. It's about how cosplay empowers people and brings people together. And that's a lovely concept. So check it out. What are you doing? Watch 2.5D Seduction. はい、ゴキブリさんいらっしゃい。今日はアニメトークです。これがエルの一押しです。夏アニメで一押しなのは先輩は男の子。で、今、2.5 次元の誘惑について語ってたんですけど、思ってたよりもすごい良かった。もっとエッチエッチなアニメかなって思ったら、意外とそうでもなくて、まあエッチエッチなところもあるけど、衣装とかはね結構エッチエッチなんだけど、キャラクター同士の関係性は結構なんていうの？ How do you say wholesome in Japanese? I wanna say wholesome. 結構心に来るものがありまして、なんかキャラクターが成長するところが見れるというか、コスプレイヤーの心理についていろいろ語ってるところが結構私は好きでしたね。私もコスプレ長年やってるので、なんかどういう理由でコスプレを始めたのか、コスプレを通じて得たものとか、コスプレをすることによって自信がついたり、コスプレを通して友達ができたりとか、そういうのを描いてる物語で、コスプレをやってる身としてはすごく共感できる点も多くていい作品だなって思いました。日本語上手すぎてびっくりしてる。いつものことでしょ？だって日本語が上手いのはいつものことじゃないですか。ワンクール1エロいのあるよな。まあそれは確かに。でもだから、エッチエッチなアニメに見えるかもしれないんだけど、実は意外とそうでもないっていう。結構コスプレ中心の作品だと思う。ファンサービスよりもコスプレ中心です。But yeah, to wrap it up with one line that I just said in Japanese, you might think this show is fan service centric, but it's more cosplay centric than fan service centric. Like, this show is always cosplay over fan service. It will put more effort into showing you the wonders of cosplay and dig into, I guess, the thoughts of the cosplayers and really portray what cosplay is, what cosplay means, than to give you boobies and thighs. You still get boobies and thighs, but that's not as important as sending a message about cosplay. That's what I got from this show. Yeah. はい、次行きましょう。次は Vtuber 伝説なんちょらなんちゃらなんちょらのやつ。はい。ここかな。What was the full title of this anime? I forgot. The Vtuber Legend anime. Vtuber なんだが、配信切り忘れたら伝説になってた。はい。っていう作品ですね。はい。Vtuber がまさかアニメになるとは。はい。Yeah. I'm a Vtuber. Of course. I had to watch the Vtuber anime. And was it good? Yes. Was it amazing? No. Was it very good? Not really. Was it great? Some episodes. So I guess it's a good for me. It's meh, yeah. I love the concept. I think it's super funny. I love that they made an anime about VTubers. I know it was originally a light novel. But yeah, I love that there's a story about solely about VTubers. And I think my favorite thing about the show was just the references. Like, oh my god, when she pulled up OBS, I was like, yo, I stream with that too. When she pulled up Getting Over It and started playing Getting Over It, I was like, yo, I streamed that too. I think there was also an episode where she played Gothic Phone, and I was like, yo, I streamed that too. Yeah, that was my favorite part of the show, where she would just like pull up the games that I've also streamed before, and I'd be like, hey, I've streamed that. Haha. I also use OBS. Haha. That was the best part, for sure. I'm not gonna lie, the strong zero joke kind of gets boring after a while. It's a little repetitive. She talks about strong zero way too much. Like, they've gotta be sponsored by Strong Zero, right? Like, every episode she mentions Strong Zero at least like 30 times. Like, oh, I gotta get a Strong Zero. Oh, I'm on like my 10th Strong Zero. Oh, Strong Zero, Strong Zero. Like, she won't shut up about Strong Zero. I think it would have been funnier if it wasn't so overused. I was there for Getting Over It, my first edit stream. Yeah! Getting Over It was one of the first things I streamed, so when I saw her playing Getting Over It, I was like, oh my god, nostalgia. Oh. What's Strong Zero? Strong Zero is a brand of alcohol. I believe it's 6% alcohol? It's just a brand of alcohol that is pretty famous in Japan. And in this anime, she drinks a lot of Strong Zero and gets drunk a lot and then says unhinged things. I know a lot of moments in the show went viral in the VTuber community, because like there was a scene where she was watching another VTuber and she was just like gooning over the VTuber or something, and then people were like shitting themselves over it because it was like, oh my god, I can't believe they actually showed this. And then some of the more like D-gen VTubers out there would like quote retweet it and be like, hey, this is just me. And then I would just be sitting there like, oh, why are VTubers like this? But yeah, it's pretty funny, especially if you're into VTuber culture, and if you're a VTuber like myself, it's pretty entertaining. But it doesn't really have a plot. Well, I don't really see where the story is going, and some of the jokes are a bit overused, but it's still pretty entertaining nonetheless. Yeah. I'd say give it a go if you're bored and you want to crack open a beer, crack open a Strong Zero, sit back after a day of work and just enjoy some fun. I think it's a good show to check out, but I wouldn't say it was like an amazing experience. There's a plot being a VTuber? Hi, Oyamada. Of course there is! Like, okay, chat, let me just say, if I were to make an anime or a light novel or manga about a VTuber, it would be about climbing the social ladder in the VTuber world. Because in this show, it's more like slice of life. It's just them having fun. Like, she's in this agency and she fucks around with her coworkers, right? She like just has fun with the other VTubers in the companies and they say weird things. But if I were to make a VTuber anime, I would make it about the struggles, like what they go through when they turn the PC off. That's not just drinking Strong Zero, like how they feel about their numbers, their analytics, how that affects their mental health, how it feels comparing yourself to other VTubers, being in this saturated space where there's so many people competing for the same thing, putting on a fake persona to satisfy your fans, saying things, watching things, doing things that you're not actually passionate about just to please the algorithm, just to please the audience, just to stand out. And if you're in an agency, you know, the restrictions that the agency puts on what you're allowed to do, and maybe, you know, how collabing with, like, how maybe the dynamics between VTubers could be very different on stream and off stream. Like, maybe they just pretend to really get along on stream, but off stream they're actually not that close and it's all just like a business relationship and things like that. If I were to make a VTuber anime, I would make it about that. VTuber drama, the anime. Yeah. Don't you guys think that would be such a good anime though? Because VTuber Legend is very much just a funny show. I think it's the biggest genre it's going for is comedy. It's very much a comedy. There's no drama. But if I were to make a VTuber anime, I definitely make my main genre drama, because everyone loves drama. Well, not everyone, but I think it would make for a very interesting series, because there is a lot of drama that goes down in the VTuber community, and it's a very unique form of content creation. And again, like, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that you guys don't see that I know about. And I think it would be so interesting if somebody in the industry who is familiar about this made a manga or light novel or anime on this topic. Yeah. I think I have bad taste in anime because those silly anime with no plot always is the way to go for me. No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your personal opinion. That's totally cool. And I get that. Sometimes, you know, if I went out for a whole day, I come home, I'm tired as fuck. I just want to lie back in my chair or lie on my bed and turn my brain off and watch something. This is what I'd go for. I wouldn't watch, like, something that's, like, more convoluted. Like, I wouldn't want to lay back and watch Attack on Titan. That shit's too deep. That's for a day when I'm ready to cry, you know? The VTuber Legend is perfect for a day where you just want to sit back, relax, crack open a strong zero, and have some good laughs. So, yeah. Oshinoko but VTubers. Yeah, literally, I hope they make an Oshinoko but VTubers one day. I think Oshinoko at some point in the manga does introduce VTubers, but there's not like a whole arc about VTubers. I hope they make an arc about VTubers. That would be super interesting. But yeah, that's my thoughts on VTuber Legend. It's funny, but it's not like great overall. It's just a funny show. I feel about the same about Roshidere and VTuber Legend. They were just both like, it's funny. Okay, moving on, kind of thing. Like, I'm not really gonna remember them. And so far, I don't really feel like there's a strong plot. Roshidere mostly because it cut off at season 1, and this one just because every episode they're just fucking around. But yeah, next. 黄昏 Out of Focus. こんばんは、カズさん、いらっしゃい。今日はアニメトークです。I think here? Did anybody watch 黄昏 Out of Focus? Please say yes. Please say yes. Yes, it's the gay anime. It's the gay anime. But surely someone watched it, right? I haven't watched it. I'm not a target audience, so I skip Sag. No, Sag, nobody watched BL. I watched this one. Gay? そうだよ。なんでそこだけ英語なの？なんでそこだけ英語なの？そう、BL です。BL です。よかったよ、結構。I watched this one only because the voice actors are Matsuoka Yoshitsugu and Uchida Yuma. Wait, it was Matsuoka-san and Yuma, right? I actually didn't finish watching the whole thing, so I don't remember. なんかね、声優さんが松岡さんと内田優馬だったからもう見るしかないなと思って見ました。割と面白かったよ。I remember you saying that 3 months ago too. Yeah, I looked at the cast and I was like, oh my god, it's Matsuoka-san and Yuma. I have to watch this. そうなんです。声優が松岡義嗣さんと内田優馬さんということで見るしかなかったんです。豪華なんですよ。もうキャスト陣が豪華なんですよ。しかも後で出てくるもう一つのゲイのペアもなんか古川誠さんが演じててめちゃくちゃ声優陣が豪華なんです。But yeah, if you're a 声優 nerd like me, watch it. The voice actors are peak. They also got Furukawa Makoto. And it's about boys making movies. And you guys know me, I'm a fan of acting. I was in the I took media from middle school all the way until university. I really like filmmaking and just making movies or just making videos is kind of one of my passions. So I kind of enjoyed watching them make movies. It's nice. I like that they're in the movie club. But yeah, I understand if you're not a fan of BL, then I guess you wouldn't like this. They do get on the bed and kiss and maybe touch each other a little. But I promise you, it's not anything that will make your mom go, "Son, do we need to have a talk?" if she accidentally walks in on you. Actually, maybe a little bit, but it's not that bad. They just smooch a little. They just smooch a little and maybe slide their hands under each other's shirts a little bit. But usually, like, it's not that bad. It's the way they portray it is like pretty artistic. Like there'll be like lights all around and they're just like in bed talking about how much they love each other. You don't actually see anything. It's pretty wholesome. Yeah. I forgot, did they make an anime about a dad as a female VTuber? Huh, I don't remember that. Is there a manga featuring that? That sounds interesting. I hope they make an anime about it. You're selling me on this one too, not gonna lie. Let's go, Haru! Oh my god, I'm selling Haru on like every show. Let's go! Let's go! But yeah, Tasokore Out of Focus, if you wanna hear Matsuoka-san and Uchida Yuma being gay, go for it. Yeah, moving on. Next. My wife has no emotions. That's like here? Will anyone be offended over this? It's okay. Like, I liked it more than Roshidere and Vtuber Legend. It was actually really wholesome. No, I liked it. This is my tier list. I liked it. At first, I was like, okay, this man's kind of pathetic. But then, the more I watched it, the more I was like, okay, this is still kind of pathetic, but it's also kind of cute. Right? Oh my god, Nyx gets it. Yeah, I weirdly liked it. Like, it wasn't amazing, but I enjoyed it. It's pathetic, but it's wholesome. Like, if you think about it logically, it's pathetic, right? This man literally bought a robot wife. But it's kind of cute. I like the way she slowly kind of learns to actually love him. Like, she starts off really emotionless and is like just a robot. But I think it's cute that she slowly learns like what he likes. And she'll try and do things to make him happy in her own clumsy way. I thought that was really cute. Like, she saw on TV, like, a wife, like, kissing her husband good morning or something. And then she was like, oh, that's what wives do. Okay, I should do it too. So she tried kissing him good morning. But she's a robot, so she's made from metal. So her lips are hard and it hurts. So she kind of just gave him like a bump on his head. But it's cute that she saw that on the TV and kind of like recorded that in her brain and was like, oh, I am wife, he is husband. I kiss forehead, he is happy. I will try. Like, I don't know, I think that's so cute. Am I the only one who thinks it's cute? I think it's kind of cute. Hi Makeine, welcome in chat. How are you doing? But yeah, that's just one of the few examples that I could think of. In hindsight, I get it, chat. I get it. In hindsight, it's pathetic, right? It's a man living with a robot wife. But if you think about it, living in a world where buying a robot is so easily accessible, come on, guys. He's not the only one who's doing this. There's probably a lot of other guys who can't find a wife or girlfriend who bought a robot and then is romancing their robot. People gotta do what they gotta do when they're lonely, okay? When you're given the option, some people, they're gonna do it. Okay? Yeah, I'd do it too, not gonna lie. You got me there exactly. Look at me in the eyes and tell me if right now, currently, at this point in time, it was somewhat affordable, let's say with the price of an expensive PC. With the price of an expensive PC, or maybe a little more, like expensive but not like you can't get it unless you're crazy rich. With that price, you have access to a human-shaped robot who can talk to you and interact with you. Tell me there's not gonna be a ton of men and women and everyone in between buying robots and kind of building like a little relationship with their robot because they're lonely and they can't actually find a partner. Yeah, exactly. Replica is already a service. Exactly, there's already people who have like AI girlfriends and stuff. We're only like a step away from that. Only if the robot develops emotion like Shorekeeper. Oh my god, that would be so peak. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's kind of cute. Like if you thought the story with Shorekeeper is cute, you might find this cute too. It's the same like robot discovers that they have emotions and really cares about their creator kind of like owner kind of plot. It's just kind of cute. I like that she is actually like his wife. Like she'll make sure that he doesn't drink too much alcohol, and if he drinks too much, she'll make sure that he will drink a lot of water afterwards so that it's a little better for his health, and she'll like try to make sure he has balanced meals and stuff, and she'll like remember the little things that he likes, the little quirks about his personality that makes him who he is. And it's very subtle, and of course she talks emotionlessly, but she tries her best to do what she can to live up to his expectations, because he asked her to be his wife, so she tries to live up to that, and you can tell that she slowly really develops kind of like feelings for him too. Like she really actually does care for him. It's really cute. It's really cute. This does sound cute though. I was on the fence about watching it before. Me too. I thought it was gonna be more weird, but it's actually pretty wholesome and cute. The only thing that might stop you from watching it is when you turn off the anime and then think about it more deeply, you'll be like, huh, it's kind of pathetic. But then, it's anime, who cares? I wonder if that's gonna be me in 10 years. But just don't think about that. Don't think about how it's kind of sad to have a robot wife, and it's actually a pretty cute show. Did they live happily ever after? I think so. I actually didn't finish the show either. I think I'm like 3 episodes away from finishing it, but I watched the majority of it, and it was really cute. I thought it was cute that he got very attached to Mina specifically, like the Mina that he first bought, and he was against the idea of changing her or like getting a new one, even though he could kind of change her or exchange her to make her more human-like or get the upgraded version. He didn't want to get the upgraded version because he loved her for who she was, and he loved, like, he already had that attachment to her, and there's those memories that they share, and he's very attached to how she is right now. So even though he had the option to get an upgraded version of her, he still wanted her to be the same Mina that he's always known, and I thought that was really cute. It spoke to me that this is a loyal man. You know, if Mina was a real girl, he's the type of guy that wouldn't cheat on his wife. He's the type of guy that wouldn't be like, oh, this is a new girl that I met recently at work who's kind of cuter than my wife. Maybe I should. He's not that type of guy. You know, he's a good man. So yeah, credits to him for being loyal to his wife, even though his wife is just a robot. Like, I respect that, man. I respect that. So yeah, you should check out My Wife Has No Emotions. It's actually a pretty good show. Alright, moving on. Next is wait, is the next one my last one? Holy shit, I went through it so fast. 待って。次で最後なの？早くない？ Wait, chat, how long has it been? Is this what happens when I don't have a show to shit on? Oh my god. I feel like I've only said good things about shows, mostly. Wait, chat, how long have I been streaming for? Oh my god, it hasn't even been 2 hours. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I'm up to my last anime and it hasn't even been 2 hours. There's no way. Holy shit. This is like the fastest I've ever gone through anime. Chat, this is what happens when there isn't an anime that I have to shit on for a whole hour. Because usually every season there's an anime that absolutely pissed me off. And I have to be like, guys, I hate this. Hear me out. And then I proceed to yap for 30 minutes to an hour about how much I hate it. But you know what? This season, I didn't really have that. Like, I didn't love every show, but I liked every one of them. And I don't really have anything to shit on about any of them. But yeah, moving on to our last entry, we have Giji Harem. Ooh, this one's hard. It's like here. I'm sorry, Muffins, if you're still watching. Muffin's probably sleeping now. But yeah. I was really excited for Giji Harem because Muffins really pushed for it, and reading the synopsis, it sounded like something that I would really be into because it's about a girl who's an actress. Like, she does acting, and I'm an actress. I like acting. So I thought it was gonna be peak. I thought it was like potentially gonna be one of my favorites this season. It was one of the shows that I looked forward to the most. But when I actually sat down and started watching it, I was like, oh, it's so short. Oh, it's so episodic. Oh, it doesn't really have a plot. Oh, she's an actress, but she's not really an actress. Hear me out. So, in this show, it's about this girl called Rin, who is an aspiring actress, and she has this senpai who she has a crush on, and when she talks to her senpai, she will play different roles. She'll be tsundere for a second, and then she'll be One-san for a second, and then she'll be lolly, cute, like Emoto for a second. And it's like a whole thing between her and the senpai where she has like almost different versions of herself that she pulls out from time to time. And it's very much a tropey thing. It's very much about, hey, I can be your tsundere. I can also be an One-san kind of thing than actually acting. It's not really about acting, it's just about, hey, I can be whatever kind of waifu you want me to be. You want me to call you Anita? I can do that. You want me to Arara? I can do that. You want me to Baka? I can do that. She's basically me. She's basically me. It's basically what I do for a living. Yeah. You're welcome. So, it's cool, and I understand why it might be tasukaru or like a good concept, especially if you're a sucker for the whole like different anime waifu trope thing, and if you really like Hayami Saori, especially because you get to essentially hear Hayami Saori be tsundere, be One-san, be Emoto. So yeah, she's basically just me. Except she does it to the boy that she likes, I do it and I make money. We're not the same. That's so bad. Oh my god. I do it for money. She does it to impress her crush. We're not the same. Oh my god, that's literally what it is. I wonder if I can impress my crush by being like tsundere, One-san, Emoto, everything in a package. Can confirm, I did make Edo do a lot of ara soundboards. Yeah, I can be any kind of waifu that you want me to be. Hi, Sia. Yeah, she's basically just me in anime. She can do like any type of waifu voice essentially, and she pulls them out from time to time and interacts with the senpai, and it's just this cute little feel-good slice of life-esque show with a bit of romance sprinkled in. And I think the source material was originally a yonkoma manga, like it's one of those really short mangas, so it's very episodic and it doesn't really follow like a plot or anything. We don't really see exactly how they meet, and it's super episodic. It's just something that you also really just come home after a hard day, lie back and watch while you eat dinner. So, it goes in the same category as Roshidere and Vtuber Legend for me. Hi, Crooked Gamer! Welcome! We are talking about seasonal anime today. Thank you for the Mudang head pat. They need to make an anime about Mudang. Oh my god. I hope some oil king out there funds an animation studio to make an anime about Mudang. I need a Mudang anime. Hi, Gandit. Welcome. Didn't they meet the first episode? I mean, there wasn't really like a long story about how they got to know each other, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, we see how they meet, but there wasn't really like a gradual process of them getting to know each other better. It was kind of like, hey, we met. Now I like you. And I'm gonna do all these anime girl voices to try and impress you. It's cute, but it's not what I was hoping this show would be about. I was hoping that it was going to be about a girl who's really passionate about acting as a form of art. And she goes through, like, you know, the hardships of becoming an actress, and in the process of that she falls in love, but it's not that. So basically, I'm at fault for going in with the wrong expectations. This is just a fan service show for people who like waifu tropes. If you want to hear a cute girl voiced by Hayami Saoni go Baka ara ara Oni-chan in the same day, like in one package, in one episode, you watch this show. That's what it is. So yeah. It was still entertaining. I watched it with my free Amazon Prime trial. It was only available on Prime Video. I don't know why, but Giji Harem was only available on Prime Video and not Netflix. So I watched it until my Amazon Prime expired. So I only got to watch like 5, 6 episodes. I didn't get to watch every episode because yeah, my Prime expired, unfortunately. So yeah. But yeah, that's my tier list for summer 2024. Woo! Let me see if I missed anything. I think I got everything. I was considering watching Thousand Year Quest because if you guys didn't know, I was an OG fairy tale fan, but I got lazy. Oh my god, chat! I was gonna watch this show about this girl with the red hair. Cause when I read the premise, when we were going through summer anime, it sounded interesting, but it wasn't available on any of the legal streaming services that I have, so I had to watch it in a different way, and the website would not fucking load. Like, I waited for 30 minutes. Yeah, Dahlia. I was gonna watch it, and I played episode 1, and it took 30 minutes for it to fucking load. And then when it finally loaded, after 5 minutes, it stopped playing. And I was like, fine, you don't want me to watch you this bad? Okay, I will not watch you. You didn't miss much, to be honest? Okay, good. But yeah, that's why I didn't end up watching it. The website just would not play.
何々を見ないか何々なんて読むのゴキブリさん。ひらがなで書いてわかんない漢字。
What else did I consider watching? Oh yeah, I know I said I was gonna watch this one, Atri? A-T-R-I? Is that what it was called? Once again, same reason, I tried watching it and it won't play. And then I was just like, fine, I'll watch you later. And then I just forgot about it. I'm so sorry. I'll go back and actually watch it. Oh my god, I actually realized after I tried to watch it on the shitty website that it's available on Netflix. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're telling me this whole time I could have just watched it on Netflix? So yeah, I'll go back and watch it.
It's a decent adaptation of the VN. Ooh, okay. It shows it's available on Crunchyroll, so it was from Funimation. I unfortunately don't have access to Crunchyroll anymore because I'm in Japan. Even though I have a subscription, Crunchyroll is not available in Japan, so I watch all my anime on Netflix Japan now.
But yeah, didn't get to watch this one. But I was considering it. And what else is there? My throat is starting to hurt. Oh my god, I think I might be catching a cold. It like got really cold suddenly in the past 2 days. You know when the weather goes from really hot to really cold suddenly, you're prone to catching a cold? I think I may or may not be catching a cold, so excuse me if my voice sounds a bit bad for the rest of the stream. Futago? Oh my god, yeah, I considered watching this. I considered watching it, but again, same reason. It wasn't on Netflix. At this point, I'm just like, you're not on Netflix? Okay, skip. You're not on Netflix? Okay, skip. Because the only subscription I have is Netflix. And Netflix Japan has most of the things that I want to watch. So when a show is not on Netflix and I can't just like watch it immediately on my iPad as well, I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm too lazy to look for it somewhere else. And I just forget about it. I just watch everything that's available on Netflix. So I didn't watch the twins anime either. Is it good? Is the Futago anime good? Should I check it out? Is it worth going back to? I'm pretty happy with everything that I watched last season. I think I picked some pretty good shows to watch. But yeah, those were the ones that I considered watching or was going to start watching but ended up not getting around to. And I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything. Elusive Samurai would have also been on this list, but thankfully So-chan convinced me to actually watch it. So I actually watched around 4 episodes and I really like it so far. Yeah. It's meh? Okay. I guess I didn't miss out on much then. Okay, well, here's my final list. This is the final list, guys. Final list. In the amazing category, we have Senpai wa Otokonoko, Oshi no Ko Season 2, and Too Many Losing Heroines. And very good, we have 2.5D Dimensional Seduction. And great, we have My Wife Doesn't Have Emotions and Tasokore Out of Focus. And good, we have Giji Harem, Roshidere, and Vtuber Legend. And the 3 shows I have to continue watching are Elusive Samurai, Gimai Seikatsu, and Nokotan. Yeah. Hopefully I don't trigger anyone with my opinions, or if I do, fight me, comment. You know, I actually really hope that I'll start to get more new people in my anime talk streams, even if they're just VOD watchers, because I got so many new subscribers from one of my more recent Wuthering Wave streams, where there was a part where I go off about Your Lie in April. And I gave like a really hot take about Your Lie in April and Clannad. And then I got so many people in the comments being like, yo, I agree with your take on Your Lie in April. Based take on Your Lie in April. Yo, I subbed because of your take on Your Lie in April. And I'm like, oh my god. People who actually agree with my anime takes. I hope we'll see them in chat. Or in the comment section. If you're watching the VOD right now, comment. I want to talk with you. Let's talk anime. But yeah. I love your seasonal anime talks. I love doing them too. It's always so much fun. But yeah, that is the final tier list. I hope I was able to convince you guys to check out some of these shows. Out of all of these, the one I'm the most passionate about personally is Senpai wa Otokonoko. So if you want to take one recommendation only from me, this would be my top pick. Senpai wa Otokonoko. Please check it out. The show is very different to what the title kind of suggests it to be. It's a very deep show. Very relatable characters. Absolutely amazing. Check it out. Yeah. Alright. Let's talk about fall anime now. Now, I'm gonna need you guys to give me some recommendations as always, because I'm a basic bitch and I'm only watching ReZero and Blue Box. So yeah, what are you guys watching? Should we start from the top? ゼロから始める異世界生活 3rd season. Oh my god, guys. You know I fucking hate Netflix for putting third season as a separate thing as season 1 and 2. It's so evil. Like, I waited so long to watch this. I only watched episode 1 like yesterday or 2 days ago because I couldn't watch it on Netflix. I had ReZero bookmarked and I kept refreshing it. I was like, where's season 3? Where's season 3? Where's season 3? And only today did I find out that it was available this whole time, but they just made a new category for it. Like, it's not compiled together with season 1 and season 2. It's a whole separate thing. So yeah, this whole time I could have just watched it on Netflix, but I had to like search for where else I could watch it. So it took me a while. But yeah, so far, amazing. Oh my god. That cliffhanger at the end of the extra long first episode. Oh, chef's kiss. It was so good. That's the ReZero that I like. It was so good. It was so... gave me the chills. Gave me the chills, man. This is the ReZero that I like. Yeah. Nothing has interested me this season except for ReZero. I mean, ReZero is just always peak, right? I don't think we have to talk too much about ReZero. If you guys didn't know, ReZero is one of my favorite shows of all time. I think it would be my top 5 or top 10. At the very least, top 10, maybe even my top 5 favorite of all time. I am absolutely like in love with ReZero. It is such a good show. Obviously you can't start watching it now if you haven't watched season 1 to season 2, but please go watch it. It's worth it. Trust me, it's not just some waifu show. It's actually a really, really interesting fantasy isekai with surprisingly good psychological horror elements, and I love the character development of the main character Subaru. He is one of the best isekai protagonists that I have ever seen. His journey is so satisfying to follow, and yeah, check out ReZero. It's good. It's good. It's gonna be peak. My Kami Oshi Kobayashi Yusuke voices Subaru, and his voice acting is just chef's kiss. It's so good. Did you rank Oshinoko? I love the anime. Yeah, I did, Jason. I did. Oshinoko is in the amazing tier for me. I loved season 2. Is there anything else I need to say about ReZero? I feel like at this point, if you still haven't watched ReZero, I can't convince you to watch ReZero. Hi, Gavi. Welcome. How are you doing? Orb on the movement of Earth seems like a sleeper this season. Ooh, I'll keep an eye out for that. But yeah, of course, Dan Dan Dan, I have heard about it. It was one of the most anticipated shows of this season. And I know everyone's watching it, so I'm guessing I should check it out too? Should I check it out? I probably should, yeah. Everyone's watching it, I gotta check it out. I personally haven't watched any of it yet. I haven't watched episode 1. I don't know how many episodes are out, but I will definitely give it a go, because everyone's talking about it. It's like the Jujutsu Kaisen of this season. I kinda have to watch it. Oh. I swear I'll watch ReZero eventually. Please do. It's so good. I recommend Dandadan Chi based on my preference, but I think Ao no Hako and Shougakusei ni naru might suit your taste more. Oh my god, Mobu A understands my taste. Yeah, I'm enjoying Blue Box. I've watched the first 2 episodes of Blue Box already. I'm up to date. Oh my god, yeah, Ranma Half is getting a remake. I gotta watch that. I dropped ReZero at the second core of season 2. Don't know why, but it just dried inside me. Hiroto? Actually? That's valid. Because the second half of season 2 was dog shit. I say this as a ReZero lover. The second half of season 2 of ReZero was dog shit. I was so disappointed. Like, I'm sorry, the whole thing between Ram and Roswell was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? So, you love him? Why? But yeah, I did not like the second half of ReZero season 2. But, that scene with Beatrice saved it. I was like, what happened to ReZero? This was supposed to be one of my favorite shows. What happened? Until that scene with Beatrice. That scene with Beatrice where Subaru and Beatrice form the contract and he does the whole speech. Oh my, that was so peak. That scene made me cry. I cried like a bitch in that scene. It was so emotional. The scene was so emotional. So because season 2 had that peak scene with Beatrice in the second half, it kind of picked it up again for me, and I was just as hyped for season 3. And yeah, right now, season 3 is looking great. So, the Beako arc is really good, right? Oh, I love Beako. I love the relationship between Subaru and Beatrice. I feel like the highlight of ReZero is just like the bond that Subaru builds with all the characters. You know, watching episode 1 of season 3 and seeing how angry Subaru got when it was mentioned, like the witch that took Rem's memories. I was like, oh my god, he still cares. He still cares about Rem. And that made me really emotional. Subaru really is a guy that he gets so attached to the people that he becomes involved with, and he really does his best to save them, to help them. And I think that's so nice. Like, yeah, he's an Amelia simp, but he also really, really, really cares about all of the other characters in the show. He cares a lot about Rem, about Petra, about Beatrice, and that scene with Beatrice made me cry harder than his confession to Amelia. I thought his, not confession, but like his, I guess, invitation to Beatrice was more emotional and heartfelt than his confession to Amelia. But maybe that's just me. Last thing I remember about ReZero was the Echidna Tea. Which season was that? That was the beginning of season 2. It's only season 3, Yuki. You can catch up. You can catch up. You can catch up. You can still catch up. Hi, Mio. ReZero has a season 3 now. Holy yeah! I've been waiting for this for so long. I hope they do another ReZero event soon. My dream is to go to a ReZero event. Because if you guys don't know, I fell in love with Kobayashi Yusuke through ReZero. His acting is one of my favorite in the whole world, and I respect him so much. And his performance as Subaru means a lot to me. ReZero means a lot to me. So I'm so happy that we are finally getting season 3. But yeah, we ended up talking about ReZero again. But yeah, I'm gonna check out Dan Dan Dan. There's not much I can say about it because I haven't watched it, but let me quickly check out the voice actors. Ooh, we have Hanae Natsuki back as the main character. Cool, cool, cool. And we have Ayaneru and Natchan combo. That's nice. And we have Mizuki Nana. It's been a while since I saw her. Okay, that's nice. And we have Wakayama Shion as the heroine, who I've never heard of her name. Is she a new seiyuu? Or do I just not know her? Oh, she voiced Lemon! Okay. Oh, she voices Yunli? Oh, okay. Oh, and she's Takina. Okay, she is in quite a few stuff recently, but I just never personally heard of her name before. Okay, interesting. Okay. Interesting casting. I will check it out. For sure. I will check out Dan Dan Dan. I'll tell you guys what I think about it in my fall 2024 anime review. But yeah, moving on, we have Uzumaki. Is this that horror one? This is that horror show, isn't it? Yeah, wait. This is that one. I think I've heard of this before. Yeah, it's by Junji Ito. Yeah. That's the name I was looking for, Junji Ito. Well, you know I'm not watching this one because I can't deal with horror. For the life of God, like I can't deal with horror. And you're gonna review a horror show for us, right? No. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do horror. The scariest thing I can watch is ReZero. And if you just laughed right now and was like, ReZero is not even horror, shut the fuck up! It says themes, isekai, psychological, time travel, okay? ReZero is technically horror. There are some horror elements. Yes, it's not that scary, but there are some horror elements. And that's the scariest thing I can handle. Anything that's scarier than ReZero is too scary for me, okay? Okay? Anyways, moving on. Blue Lock vs U20 Japan. I love how it just says second season of Blue Lock, nothing else. Yeah, we don't really have to say much about Blue Lock. You guys know I really liked Blue Lock season 1. I believe I went off pretty hard about how good Blue Lock was. It's unfortunate that I think when I started reading the manga, because I picked up the manga after I watched season 1, and I think it gets boring now, unfortunately. In my opinion, the beginning of Blue Lock was the best. It had such a strong hook. It had such a strong, unique concept. I became really attached to like the first few groups of characters, and I really liked the whole battle royale. Like they're trying to fight each other, but instead of life or death, it was if I lose, I can't be in the nationals. Like it was kind of like a tournament arc almost. I really liked that. I really enjoyed season 1, but starting from season 2 or where it was in the manga, it's not so much about a battle royale anymore. It's just, okay, we now have these players. Now fight players from other countries. Now keep fighting. Now fight. And it's like, they keep introducing these new characters that I can't remember the names of. And I started to lose memory of who's who. Pre-tournament arc to the tournament arc. I guess if that's the case, then I like the pre-tournament arc more than the tournament arc. Like, the best way I can describe it is the first half of Blue Lock, or Blue Lock season 1, felt like the Hunter exam in Hunter x Hunter. And I love that. I love the tension. I love the tension of like, oh, if I lose, I'm gonna be out of this forever. And I felt like that just wasn't as strong anymore in the second half when they were just like fighting against other countries and stuff. I don't know. The stakes didn't feel as high in the second half. And they kept introducing new characters, and I was like, can I just have my boys back, please? Can I just have the original boys back, please? Can I have Team Z back, please? I only care about the original boys. I don't have the brain cells to remember all these new guys. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the second half of Blue Lock. Still gonna be watching season 2 regardless. I think at this point in the manga, it was still somewhat interesting to me, but the further it goes, the more it loses me. So at least in season 2, the U20 part was still interesting, so I'm excited to watch it in anime form. But I did already check out the manga, so I know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh. Next, Bleach. Unfortunately, I have not watched Bleach, so I can't watch the third part of the Sennen Kessenhen, unfortunately. Very unfortunate, I know. Seire Gensoki. Second season. Haven't watched first season, so I can't check this out. Not gonna lie, main character boy, kinda cute though. Let me see who he's voiced by. Wait. ちょっと待って. First of all, it's Matsuoka Yoshitsugu, because of course it is. What? Wait. Am I looking at... Why does he have white hair? Wait. Why does he have white... Huh? Chat. He has white hair in the poster. I got debated. Why does he have black hair here? What happened? What? Wait. Now I almost feel like I gotta watch this show just so I can find out why he has black hair here, but white hair in here. His hair turns white? Shit. I guess that's the only explanation. But yeah, no, I don't got time to watch this. I'm too busy with work. I gotta be more picky with the animes that I watch. Okay, his hair turns white. That makes sense. As all anime boys do, like Kaneki. Ari Fureta, 3rd season again. Haven't watched season 1, season 2. Danmachi, 5th season. I know you guys were being hyped over this, but guys, I didn't even finish Danmachi season 1. I can't watch this. I didn't even finish Danmachi season 1. Am I the only one who didn't really like Danmachi? Will I get cancelled for this? I thought it was kind of boring. Maybe it gets better later, but like, I watched around half of season 1 and it was kind of underwhelming to me. Like, I don't remember anything about Danmachi besides Hestia's boobs jiggling. I don't remember anything besides Hestia's boobs, so I'm sorry. Like, who is this big boba woman with long hair? I only remember Hestia's boobies. It got better in season 4. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll have you guys know I only watched like the first half of season 1. I don't know anything that happens afterwards. If it gets better in season 4, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit too long for it to get good. It needed to be good from season 1. I kind of can't be bothered to sit through 3 seasons just for it to get good. But maybe one day when I'm bored, I'll catch up to it. Yeah, that's quite a bit of a slow burn if you have to watch 3 seasons for it to finally get good. Danmachi is mid. I don't disagree. G6, hello, welcome in chat. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch this because I'm not caught up. And season 1 didn't particularly hook me, but I can see why people are excited for season 5 if season 4 was good, as you say. Oh. Okay, next. Blue Box! Ao no Hako. I was really looking forward to this one. I had multiple people tell me that I would really enjoy this because it's like sports, but also it's like romance. It's like a really, really good balance between sports and romance. And it's like, it's shonen, but the art style is kind of shoujo-esque. So I've had a lot of people recommend it to me and tell me that, hey Eru, I think you would really enjoy this. Are you ready for my thoughts, guys? It's good, don't get me wrong, it's good. First of all, the animation is clean. Oh my god. The animation is so good. Their eyes, it's full of shine. Their hair, it's full of shine. It's almost a bit too shiny, but yeah, I digress. I really like the animation. The quality of the animation is insane. Like when he hit the what do you call it again? The shuttle? Because he plays badminton. When he hit that shuttle, oh my god, that was like some god level animation. The sweat like going down her face when she shoots the basketball. Like the animation is insane. It's very high quality. I can tell it's a Netflix funded show. But yeah. I gotta prepare myself. Wait, let me drink some water. I kind of expected it to be better. It's your fault. You know who you are. All of the people that told me that I was gonna love it and that it was gonna be one of my favorites, it's your fault. You gave me such high expectations that I went into it expecting it to be better than it actually is. It's all your fault. But yeah, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't really a fan. This is only my opinion based on the first 2 episodes, okay? It might get better, and I hope it will get better, and I think it will get better. But my current perception from watching 2 episodes is it's too fast. Like, the romance aspect. I can't say anything about the sports aspect yet because they haven't really gone to tournaments. We haven't really seen them like practice that much yet. But as far as the romance element goes, I'm not a fan of the fact that he's kind of in love with her from the beginning. It's not about genericness. No, hear me out. I'm not a fan of love at first sight, and I don't like it when a character is already kind of like interested before they even get to know the person. I'm not a fan of the fact that he wasn't even friends with Chinatsu yet, and he never really even talked to her, and he was already like daydreaming about dating her. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro's kind of a simp. Bro's behavior kind of reminds me of a simp. I'm like, it's okay to be interested, but daydreaming about marrying her when you've barely talked to her is going a bit far. I was like, that's kind of cringe, bro. I'm like, I get it if you think she's really cool and you want to get to know her better. That's totally fair. That's how you start relationships. Like, you develop an interest in someone, right? That's totally fair. But the way he went about it was more like, oh my god, like, what if we get married? Like, it's like, what are you, 12? I guess he's like 14. It's fair. To be fair, he's 14. He's 14, guys. Wait, was it 14 or 15? He's like 14 or 15, to be fair, so I don't blame him. Maybe this is just how 14, 15-year-old boys think. But I'm not really a fan of it. If I was the one writing it, I would have made it so that when he first meets her or gets to know her and sees her practice and stuff, I would have started it as more of like an admiration. Because she's his senpai too, right? She's older than him. And he plays sports, she plays sports. Even though they play different sports, they both are very passionate about the sports that they play. And she's a senpai to him. So I think it would have been really nice if it started off more as admiration. Like, wow, she's so passionate and she works so hard to reach her goals in basketball. She is an inspiration to me. She inspires me to work hard on badminton and, you know, get to higher places too. She's a role model to me. She's an inspiration to me. And I wish it started off more as just a bit of an admiration. Like, and then admiration slowly develops into interest. And then interest slowly forms into more like a clear romantic interest. You know what I mean? That would have suited my taste better. He was a bit too delulu for me, yeah. But again, I can't blame him. He's 15. He's still in that delulu era, so those are ran out, and that's what's sad. That's sad. I like it when it takes a little while for them to be like, I love you. He could have... I get it if he was like, wow, she's so cool, I want to get to know her. But my boy was literally like, oh my god, what if we were a married couple? Like, bro, you haven't even talked to her that much. Bro talked to her once and was like, oh my god, what if we were married? Oh my god. And it's like, what are you, 15? Oh wait, you are 15. That was my experience with the first 2 episodes. Again, it's fair, he is 15. But I was expecting better. I thought with how much people praise this show and how much I've been recommended and how much people were telling me that I was gonna love it, it was gonna be a little more well written on the romance side. And I may be being too critical because it's only been 2 episodes. And who knows, maybe the development will become really good from here on out. So I'm not saying that it's bad or anything. I'm just saying the beginning so far is a little lower than my expectations. Not really my taste per se. I don't like it when they start off delulu. I prefer it when it's more of a gradual process before it becomes romantic interest. But yeah. Bro's aiming high, yeah. He's too simpy. Like, I know he can talk to her, but he still feels too simpy. I wish he was a bit more normal in his like admiration towards her. Like, I understand that he admires her, but he talks about her in a really simpy way. Like, he almost fanboys over her, and I'm not a fan of that, whichever way it is. Like, if the girl fangirls over the boy, I don't like that. If the boy fanboys over the girl, I don't like that. Because it feels like there's a unequal... It feels like it's an unequal relationship, and it feels like it's an unbalanced dynamic. Like, one person is actively interested in pursuing the other, and the other person's just like, ha, thanks, I'm glad you like me, I guess you're cool too. It's like, I don't like it. I like it when it's more equal, when they're just on equal footing. Nobody simps for the other. It's not like one person is putting the other person on a pedestal, because he's clearly putting her on a pedestal, and I don't like that. I wish it could have been more equal. That's why so far I prefer Hina. I prefer Hina and Taiki over Taiki and Chinatsu. I like Chinatsu, but this is just me talking about romance. So far, dynamic-wise, because Hina is obviously going to be the second lead from what I can see, I think I prefer Hina and Taiki's dynamic over Chinatsu and Taiki's dynamic. Just because Hina and Taiki feel more like equals, and the way they banter, the way he talks to her and stuff, feels more natural than the way he talks and responds to Chinatsu. He's a little too, senpai, oh my god, senpai is so cool, oh my god, senpai, with Chinatsu, and I'm not a fan of that. So maybe once that calms down a bit and they get to know each other better and he's not as simpy around her and their relationship feels a bit more equal, I think I might switch teams. But so far, I prefer Hina. I like Hina's cute, teasing personality. You get the best of both worlds. You get the Onei-san-like senpai and the Imoto-like kohai. They are voiced by the queens, Ueda Reina and Kito Akari. I will say, I'm slightly disappointed that Hina is not voiced by Takahashi Rie. Like, come on. Come on, if you cast Ueda Reina as Chinatsu, why can't you cast Takahashi Rie as Hina? That would have been so good, man! That would have been so good! So yeah, personally, when I heard that Uesama was gonna voice Chinatsu, I was really anticipating Lieri to be Hina, because I saw like a picture of Hina from the manga, and I was like, she looks like a Lieri character. Lieri would be perfect for her. And then the besties can voice like, you know, the main and second lead, and it would be amazing. And they can be on live streams and stuff together. But they casted Kito Akari, which Kito Akari still sounds great and fits Hina very well, but I just personally wanted Lieri, so I like that at least Taiki doesn't show his simpness in front of Chinatsu. Yeah, I guess. But like, cause we see it. But because we see it, it doesn't change my perception of him. Do boys simp over the girl that they like? Chat. Did you simp over your crush when you were 15? Be honest with me. Not in front of them, but like, did you have fantasies about them? Did you think like, oh my god, we're gonna like get married and have children? Sadly, yes. Okay, I guess it's fair then. I guess that's fair. Did I fantasize about my crush when I was 15? Wait, let me think. 15. That's like high school grade 1, right? Bro, first year of high school, I was busy studying for my exams, bro. I was busy studying for my exams first year of high school. Fantasizing about your crush is like primary school, middle school shit, no? Maybe not married, but kinda. Okay, what kind of things did you fantasize about? Like holding her hand? Like holding hands with her? Like going on dates with her, maybe? I don't have any love interest that age. I was studying. Yeah, me too. Yes, yeah, kinda. I guess it's normal. Yeah, okay. I guess it's normal. I guess I can't blame him. He's just a 15-year-old boy. My romantic life peaked in my freshman year of high school. I gave my crush a birthday card and food. Aw, that's cute! That's cute. But yeah, I gotta keep reminding myself that my boy is only 15. And I guess when you're 15 years old and you have a crush on an upperclassman, you would act like him. I guess. I'm just too used to anime boys being giga chads. Or like, if they're awkward in a way that's, what do you call, like, how do I say this? I didn't think he was gonna be a simp. I thought he was gonna be more of a Chad. Not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be more normal, but he's pretty generic so far. And I'm looking forward to seeing how his relationship with Chinatsu develops. I really hope he calms down a little and gets less delulu. But then the end of episode 1 hit. Wait, I'm gonna spoil the end of episode 1, so don't listen for like the next 30 seconds if you don't want to be spoiled. It was revealed at the end of episode 1 that they're gonna be living together. And I'm like, okay. Now you've gone too far. Now this is just a 15-year-old boy's fanfiction. Now this is just my angel next door. I was like, there's no way. This is just domestic girlfriend, but without the I'm joking. It's not that bad, but like, the plot is like, I didn't know they were gonna go that far. Like, live together? Episode 1? That's just domestic girlfriend, but without the sex. It's just domestic girlfriend without the incest and the sex and the spice. It's just wholesome domestic girlfriend. Like, that makes it sound so bad, but it's true. It's true. You conveniently find out that the girl that you're crushing on is going to be living with you. That's what happens in domestic girlfriend. You conveniently find out that the girl you're crushing on, that you kind of know but you're not that close with, is going to live with you. And you get this coincidental lucky chance to be extra close to her because of circumstances that were not within your control. He didn't work hard for her to live with him. Circumstances made it so that she's gonna start living with him. And it felt a little wish fulfillment for me. Like, things are going a bit too well, huh? Like, it's, I don't know. I guess it's my fault for going into it expecting a more shoujo-esque story. It's very much shonen. Does it say shonen on the description? Let me see. Yeah, it is shonen. Okay, yeah. So it's my fault, chat. It's my fault. It's my fault and the fault of the people who recommended this to me, selling it to me as if it was gonna be like kinda shoujo. It's very shonen. Yeah, it's very shonen. It kind of fooled me because the art style looks very shoujo. This is like the most shoujo art looking shonen I've ever seen. But it's very much a shonen. It's very much in the male protagonist perspective, and the world very much revolves around what he wants, if that makes sense. We don't really get the perspectives of the female characters. He's put into this convenient situation where 2 of the most popular girls in the school have some kind of relationship with him, and one of them ends up living with him by coincidence. Like, it's very shonen. Yeah. It suddenly becomes a typical LN fanfiction at the end of episode 1. Exactly. So, it's good. And again, the animation is amazing. It just was different to what I was expecting because of the way my friends sold it to me. I thought it was gonna be more like a shoujo story. Something that's closer to my tastes. Something that was not gonna be like a typical LN fanfic. So I was a little bit disappointed, but I want to believe that it's gonna get better, that there's gonna be more development between the characters, that just because the start was a bit quick, it doesn't mean they won't take their time to really develop the characters. So I think I would still end up really liking Blue Box if they develop the characters. Okay, well, I talked so long about Blue Box. Oh my god, what else do we have? Shangri-La Frontier. Sword Art Online Alternative is getting a season 2? Fuck yeah, let's go. The superior Sword Art Online. Oops, did I just offend someone? I'm sorry. Whew. Gotta go to bed. Good night, Nicholas. Recommend 結婚でするほとです Okay, I will remember to check that out. And good night, Crispy. Sleep well. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go through this quicker now because my throat hurts. I think I'm gonna end around like a bit past 3 hours today. I usually go for like 4 hours or 5 hours, but I think I'm getting a little sick. My throat kind of hurts. So we're gonna speed run this. If you are extremely passionate about one of these shows, type the title. Let me know, and I will keep note of it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna skip through it if I'm not interested personally. Because I'm looking at this, I'm okay. First of all, it's second season, so I can't watch it. I might watch SAO Alternative because I did watch season 1, but it's not like my favorite thing, so it depends on how much time I have. If I have time, I'll check this out. Meido is good. Kimi wa Meido-sama? Let's see. Hitoyoshi Yokoya is a high school student who currently lives alone. One day, an unfamiliar girl knocks on his door and offers to be his maid. And she's a former assassin. Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's look at the voice actors. Oh, it's Ueda Reina again. My queen Ueshama eating good this season. Okay. Also, this dog's kind of cute. I might check it out just for Ueshama and the dog. Okay. I might check it out. Looks like it could be interesting. Orb on the movements of the earth. Yeah, somebody mentioned that earlier too. Wait, let me see if I can get to it in the next row. Where is it? Why is it still not here? Oh, Blue Exorcist is getting another season? Oh, it's a sequel. Hot take, guys. I don't really like Blue Exorcist. I love the opening though, yo. The opening by Uberworld is so good. But yeah, I never really got into Blue Exorcist. I think I'm up to date, but I like don't remember what happened, so I'm probably not gonna watch this. And this is also a second season, and I haven't watched season 1, so I can't watch it. This is the one that Nicholas was recommending. 結婚するって本当ですか? 本当ですか? なるほど. Takuya and Rika co-works in a travel agency in Tokyo. They're both single, but they don't mind since they're introverts with fulfilling lives at home. Yo, sounds like me. Unfortunately, now their job is looking to staff an office in Siberia, and non-married employees are the first to be considered. Rika is desperate to avoid the transfer and goes to Tokyo with an idea. If they pretend they're getting married in a year, they can stay in Tokyo. The only problem is the two barely know each other. Oh, okay. It's the faking relationship stuff. Okay, that sounds interesting. Let's look at the voice actors. Oh, and it's Hayami Saori and Kumagai Kentaro. Okay, I'm watching this. That sounds interesting. This sounds like something that I would watch. K-drama plot, yeah. This sounds like something that I would watch, not gonna lie. Is that fishing anime on your list? Which fishing anime? Which fishing anime? Fake it till you make it relationships. I know it's like an overdone concept, but it doesn't get old. It's just interesting. Hi, Filthy. Unfortunately, I don't speak Thai. Wait, is Caffeine in my chat today? Wait, I think Caffeine isn't in my chat today. And Crispy just went to bed. Oh no, I can't read Thai. But hello, welcome. I can't speak Thai, but sawadee-ka. Positive, negative, something. Okay, what else do we have? 一人ぼっちの異世界攻略. Well, it has the name, it has isekai in it, so I'm not gonna watch it. Anyways, next. Ranma Half. I'm gonna watch Ranma Half. I've always wanted to watch Ranma Half because my... Oh, she said Mudang! Right, it is Mudang. そうなんです。Mudang です。I don't know why I'm replying in Japanese, but it is Mudang. It is Mudang. Thanks for the translation, Nix. Yes, I'm holding Mudang indeed. But yeah, Ranma Half, I've never watched the original, but one of my favorite voice actors of all time, Kobayashi Yusuke, he is a huge fan of Ranma Half. Ranma Half is what inspired him to pursue voice acting. It's one of the things that inspired him to pursue voice acting, and he talks about it all the time on radio. And because I'm a huge fan of him, I've always been curious about Ranma Half, and I've always wanted to check it out, just never got around to it. So now that there's a remake of Ranma Half, it's the perfect time for me to check it out. I believe they have the same cast, right? Yeah, they have the same cast. It's still Yamaguchi Kappei-san. いいね, いいね. I'm guessing some characters seiyus who've passed away, they'll probably cast new people though. I hope Kobayashi Yusuke will get a role in the new Ranma Half, because that would be really nice. But yeah, definitely gonna be checking out Ranma Half. Unfortunately, I will not be checking out Dragon Ball Daima because I've never watched Dragon Ball. 残念ながらエレは生まれてからドラゴンボールを見たことがないんですよね。だから新しいドラゴンボールも見ません。Sorry guys, I haven't watched Dragon Ball. I'm sorry, World Kick. I've never watched any season of Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna get what's going on if I watch this. I need to start from the beginning. One day, guys, one day. One day I'll watch Dragon Ball. I promise. One day. Okay, 歴史に残る悪女になるぞ. Oh, another villainous. I love my shoujo villainous. Let's see. If the voice actors are good, I'm watching this. Okay, we have Ishikai as the main male lead. I don't know who Nakamura Kanna is, but I'm kind of a sucker for Akuyaku Reijo anime, so if this is available on Netflix, I'll probably watch it. I like my villainous anime. I know people are tired of it because there's like so many, but I love my shoujo representation. I like my female protagonists. So I'll probably give this one a try unless it's really boring or unless I'm really busy. 嘆きの亡霊は引退したい. Anyone want to recommend this one? Because I'm not sold. It looks like a harem to me. Oh, Ono Kensho. Okay. I love how I just look at the voice actors before I even look at the plot synopsis. Like, the voice actors are more important than the synopsis to me. 来世は他人がいい. Huh. This one has an interesting art style. Ooh. I like the art style for this one. Is it just me or is the art style for this really unique? Is this from like a Korean manhwa or something? Oh, it's a manga. Huh. Yoshino Some would have been a normal high school if not for the fact that she is granddaughter of the elder leader of the Osaka-based Some group. Oh, it's about a daughter of the Yakuza group. Okay. That sounds kind of interesting. This one was pretty interesting. They speak Kansai Ben. Ooh, I like Kansai Ben. Okay. I think I might check it out for the Kansai Ben. Okay. I'm probably gonna regret saying that I'm gonna check out so many. That's usually what happens, but we'll leave it at that for now. Tower of God, I'm not caught up, so I won't be watching this, unfortunately. Amagami-san chi no enmusubi. Huh. Harem. Skip. Wait, let me check the cast. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I can skip this, guys. Anyways, Saikyo no... Is this an isekai? Is this an isekai? Why is the title so fucking long? 最強の支援職話術師である俺は世界最強クランをした。Just for how long the title is, I don't want to watch this. Yeah, skip. People seem to like Amagami. Wait, which one? Which one? Oh, this one? But it's a harem! I'm a girl, guys! You think I like harems? Okay, to be fair, I do watch a lot of harems. And... he's living with 3 beautiful sisters? That should have been me, not him! I'm joking. It's like, I say I don't like these male-targeted harem shows, but I watch them anyway. Like, I watched Hokkaido Girls and kind of enjoyed it, so maybe I'll watch it. I do see my boy Suzuki Ryota as the main lead. The girls, I like Sumi-be. I know Hondo Kaide, but I'm not like a super fan, and I'm not a super fan of Wakayama Shion. So if this was like my favorite female characters, it would have been like, okay, I'll watch. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Kamonohashi Run is getting a 2nd season. Oh, that's surprising. I dropped season 1. Aha! Angie's gonna be so pissed at me. Angie told me to watch this, and I tried, but I didn't really get into it, so I dropped season 1. Chi. I remember someone saying they were watching this one. 15th century Poland. Oh. A time where heretical ideas led those who possessed such a mindset to be burned at the stake for their beliefs. Raphael, a child prodigy, is expected to major in theology at university, the most important subject at the time. One day, he meets a mysterious man and begins researching a potential truth amid heretical ideas. Okay? Okay. I mean, it sounds interesting for sure. Let's look at the voice actors. Oh! I'm watching this. My queen Sakamoto Maya is voicing the main character, who's a boy. Peak, watching, immediately watching, immediate. Not because you guys told me to watch it, but because my queen Sakamoto Maya is voicing a boy. I love her shonen voice. Her shonen voice is so good. The cast is stacked. We have Tsudaken, we have Nakamura Yuichi, we have Konishi Katsuyuki, we have Hayami Sho. Okay, watching. I'm watching. Don't worry, guys. I'll be watching this. I will. Her VA for Raphael is really good. I'm excited. I really like Sakamoto Maya's shonen voice, so I'll be looking forward to this. I thought they were gonna get a male voice actor to voice him, but I'm really happy they got Sakamoto Maya. Okay. さよなら流星。こんにちは人生。This is another isekai, isn't it? I don't know why I even bother. I'm just gonna skip through these unless you guys tell me to stop, okay? Party から追放され... I see the long title and I'm like, bye. 妻、小学生になる。Oh, I heard about this one. Wait. I heard about this one. I was kind of interested in this one. Keisuke Nijima lost his beloved wife, Takae, 10 years ago. Since then, he doesn't feel alive and is seen as a gloomy man. The only family Keisuke is left with is his only daughter, Mai. Keisuke wants Mai to be happy, but he has not done anything for his daughter other than providing living expenses. The father and daughter's time stopped 10 years ago. They're living in the same house, but very separate lives and do not communicate well. One day, an elementary school girl appears in front of Nijima's house and claims that she's the reincarnation of Takae. Wait, that's so fucked! What? What? His wife is reborn as an elementary school girl. That's so fucked. That's so fucked. That's so fucked that I kind of want to watch it. Nothing is weird. I read the manga. Okay, I'll check it out. Check it out. I'll check it out of pure curiosity. I'm curious. I'm curious. Rurouni Kenshin. Unfortunately, I did not watch season 1. Mao 2099. Oh, cyberpunk. I'm usually not a person for cyberpunk, but anybody wanna push for Mao 2099? Oh my god, Natsume Yujincho 7th season, let's go! I love Natsume Yujincho. To be fair, I don't remember how many seasons I've watched. I think I watched like 4 seasons or 5 seasons. I definitely am not caught up. But I really like Natsume Yujincho. I love Nyanko Sensei! Nyanko Sensei, my beloved! Really glad to see that it's getting more seasons. I mean, season 7? Damn. Let's go, Natsume! Yeah, I love Natsume. It's very good. Mao is not out yet? Oh, has anybody like read the light novel or anything? I guess if nobody knows anything, I'll wait to see how people respond to it. Oh, is this another villainous one? Oh shit, another villainous one? That's a lot. Let's look at the cast. Oh! Uchida Shu got a main character role. Congrats to her, my fellow Aussie. She's also from Australia. Okay. Now I'm kind of curious to check this out just because Uchida Shu voices the main girl. Shu-chan, ヒロイン役獲得したんだ。おめでとう。You guys know Uchida Shu? She's also from Australia. She's from Sydney. I'm from Melbourne, but I know about her because she's Japanese, but I think she was raised in Australia. So I found her one time when I was researching about foreign voice actors. Might check that one out. Mao-sama retry. Okay, Isekai, goodbye. Mechaude? Huh. Alien life forms came to Earth. That doesn't sound like my thing. Is anybody like this one? Oh my god, Hanako-kun's coming back too. It's their first work? You mean Triff Studio? Huh. I guess nobody will know what it's like then. Is the first episode out? I guess the first episode is out. Huh. Anybody like this show? I don't know anything about it, so... Hanako season 2. I think it's the second part of season 1. Cause didn't they remake the anime cause they weren't happy with it or something? I just gave up. I gave up on the Hanako-kun anime. I just read the manga. Cause the manga art is better anyway. So I just read the manga. I don't watch the anime anymore, so I have no idea. Negaposhi Angela. Oh, this is the one Yuki was talking about. Yuki, are you still there? This is the fishing one, right? I don't know if I'm interested in watching a depressed college student burdened with debt. A depressed college student burdened with debt sounds a bit too real. That sounds like me, except I'm not in college yet and I only have debt. I don't... The fishing anime, yeah. Do I want to watch a depressed college student burdened with debt get hooked on fishing? Fight is eyes in it? Fight-chan's in like everything. And they have Isekai again? Okay. Maybe. I gotta be more picky with what I watch, okay? Hoshifuru Oukoku no Nina. Huh. Why does this actually kind of sound interesting? Wait. Look at the cast. Ume-chan though! I don't know if Troy's still there, but Ume-chan though? I might watch this just for Ume-chan. I might watch this just for the Ikemen voiced by Ume-chan, maybe. It is jose, and I appreciate a good jose. I might check this out. Debt? I thought it was cancer? Oh wait, a depressed college student burdened with debt and being told he only has 2 years left to live. So he's depressed, he has debt, and he also has cancer, probably. That doesn't sound nice. That doesn't sound nice. MF Ghost. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a racing anime, right. Haven't watched season 1, so... What else do we have? 合コンに行ったら女がいなかった話. Wait, that sounds like my thing. Yo, I attended an old guys mix-up. Must watch. This is a must watch. This is right up my alley. Oh my god, I have to watch this. And the boys are voiced by girls? Oh my, peak. This is gonna be my favorite show. Chat, this is gonna be my favorite show this season. Peak! Absolute peak! We have Komatsu Mikako, Yuki Aoi, and Toyama Nao voicing boys? Oh my god, peak! 違うの BL とかじゃなくて女性声優が男キャラクターやってるところがいいの最高じゃないですかえ They're females in the story? That was a spoiler. But I had a feeling, so I guess it's okay. But like, they look like boys. And they're dressed like boys. And I'm guessing they're gonna talk with a shonen-esque voice. Which to me is peak. That's peak. That's so peak. It makes sense now. But it's like, there are girls, but they're all dressed like... The girls are dressed like boys or look like boys, right? Like, clearly in the photo. The characters that are supposed to be girls still look like boys. That's so peak! Oh my god! I can't wait to watch this. Wait, is it out yet? It's out! I need to watch episode 1. It says in the synopsis... Oh, I didn't read the synopsis. I just assumed that they were all boys. これ BL じゃないよ。この3人この真ん中の3人はね、女の子らしいです。でも男の子の格好してるから。I just think... Call it... It doesn't say in the description. It says they're invited to a mix-up by his female classmate, but when he arrives, there's only men. So I guess it's supposed to be kind of a plot twist. But I can tell... I can tell what the twist is gonna be, so it's whatever. I'm just excited that they actually, they got these female seiyuu to voice these characters. Like, I'm so curious as to what they're gonna sound like. That's exciting. I'm definitely gonna be checking that one out. Second season of 7 Deadly Sin. I'm not... Chat. I'm not up to date with the 7 Deadly Sins. I am not up to date. Is anybody up to date with 7 Deadly Sins? Because I'm definitely not. Oh, we have another historical one. 1863, the Twilight of the Shogunate. Tomboys then? Or they could be cross-dressing girls. We can't assume. Just because they look like boys, it doesn't mean they're tomboys. They could be... girls who identify as guys, or they could be like cross-dressing girls. There's a lot of terms for it. But what I know is that they look like boys and they're voiced by female seiyuu, which equals peak. Oh, okay. We have Umeda Shuichiro and Umehara Yuichiro in the same show. Great. I'm not up to date, but I've seen the animation is good. After everyone made fun of the animation of 7 Deadly Sins, I see they have done something about it. I don't really plan on going back to 7 Deadly Sins, but I will say, when I watched the first season, it was pretty good. Oh. Kabushiki Gaisha Magiru Mieru. Huh. Mahou Shoujo. 妖怪学校の先生始めました。Oh shit, Love Live Superstar is getting a third season? Peak! I'm watching this. Chat. Love Live Superstar is so good. You have to watch Love Live Superstar. It's actually so good. It's so good. These girls are so gay. I love them. But yeah, I unironically really like Love Live Superstar. I'm definitely watching season 3. I was so like disappointed when they added the new girls. I was like, ew, we don't need new girls. But then I ended up really liking the new girls. So yeah, Love Live Superstar peak. Hi Rantoka, how you doing? I like Magi Lumiere. Mafu sings the opening. Okay, now you're tempting me. But also I could kind of just listen to Mafu's song and not watch the anime. Let me look at the voice actors. Damn, Fight-chan's killing it. She's like in every anime. I'm sad that I have yet to see my boy Kobayashi Yusuke. Where is my boy Kobayashi Yusuke or Kakihara Tetsuya? I'm not seeing my boy Kobayashi Yusuke. Where is my boy? I guess he's in ReZero and that's all I need. Acro Trip. Chizuko Date is an otaku girl who lives in Niigata Prefecture. Oh, okay. It's another Maho shoujo? I mean, I like that she's an otaku, just like me. Oh, it's gonna be Ito Miku, Minase Hinori, Shimazaki Nobunaga. I really like this cast. Shit. But I'm probably not gonna watch this. I'm usually not the biggest fan of Maho shoujo. And the rating is pretty low so far, but I'll think about it. After crying too much on the first movie, I can't touch Love Live without remembering and crying again every 5 seconds. Trust me, the new Love Live is actually really good. Love Live Superstars is actually really, really good. I love the story. Kind of Maho shoujo, more like a comedy. Okay, might check it out then. I feel like I've said might to so many. Oh my god. Trillion Game. Doesn't look like my thing, but if anybody wants to recommend it, go for it. Tohai Urarate Mahjong. Oh my god, it's a Mahjong anime. Okay. I'm personally not the biggest fan of Mahjong, but again, if anybody wants to push for it, I'll watch it. Or at least keep it at the back of my mind. Haigakura. Another world. Goodbye. But it's josei, so maybe I'll give it a chance. Here, I'll give it a chance. My way of giving a show a chance is to just look at the cast. Sheesh. I mean, the boys are pretty. Why does this look like it would be adapted from the Otome game? Oh no, it's from a manga. Never mind. It looks like it would be adapted from the Otome game. Kamierabi Season 2. Hamidashi Creative. This looks like... Yeah, I was like, it looks like an adaptation of a visual novel. Oh my god, Prince of Tennis is getting another season? Pog. Not that I'm gonna watch it, but nice to see. Kinoko Inu. A mushroom pup. Okay. Interesting. Chat, was there anything else on this list that you guys wanted to recommend me? Or have we gone through all the ones that you guys want to recommend? I watched Kinoko Inu. Cute. Lol. I might check it out too. It's kind of cute. It actually looks kind of cute. Puniru wa kawaii slime. Kankin kuiki level X. Idol Master Shining Color second season. Tono to Inu. Oh my god, there's so many shows about dogs. Murder Mystery of the Dead. Oi, Tombo second season. A lot of second, third seasons too. はははは。猫に転生したおじさん An old man who is reincarnated as a cat? Yo, that sounds kinda nice though. That sounds kinda nice, I'm not gonna lie. Another show about dogs, Shibuya Hachi. Oh my god, why are there so many shows about dogs? There is so many shows about dogs. Wait, chat! Ah! Oh my god, chat. I just accidentally knocked over my drink bottle. Fuck, wait. Ah! No. My drink bottle. At least there wasn't a lot of water in it, so it's not that bad, and I didn't spill it on my table. It was on the ground, but holy shit, that scared me. I was trying to take a sip of water! 水を飲もうとしたら、うっかり水をこぼしてしまいました。でも、パソコンにはこぼしてないので大丈夫です。床にこぼしてしまいました。It's okay, it's okay. Real good, real good. On the manga fair, I enjoyed it when I watched the manga of Neko ni Tensei shita Oji-san. The concept seems kind of cute, but again, I can't watch everything just because it kind of sounds interesting. Otherwise, I'd watch 20, 30 things every season. Alright, now that I've gotten to the bottom, let me go through and decide the ones I'm actually gonna watch. And count how many. I usually try to keep it around 12, because I don't think I'm gonna do more. So ReZero, must watch, already watching. Dan Dan Dan, definitely gonna be checking out. Everyone's watching it. Blue Lock, already watching. Watch season 1, really like it, will be watching. Blue Box, already watching, will be continuing. I said maybe to these two. Should I watch Kimi wa Meido-sama? I'll think about it. I'll go back to it. Definitely gonna watch Kekkon Suru tte hontou desu ka? Because this one sounds like something I'd enjoy. Can I recommend a new anime that was announced 3 weeks ago but will release next year? Yeah, sure! What is it? Ranma, I definitely want to at least check out. I might not like it, but I want to at least check out. That's already 6 anime, guys! That's already 6 anime. Shit. Fuck. Wait. And I said I was definitely gonna watch Chi because so many people recommended it. That's 7? What are the other must-watch? And I really want to check out Tsuma, Shougakusei ni naru, because it sounds really interesting. That's 8 definite watches. I don't know if I'll be watching season 7 of Natsume Yujincho. I feel like I want to rewatch from season 1 and catch up first before I watch season 7. Huh. Oh yeah, and I said I was definitely gonna watch Gokon ni ittara onna ga inakatta hanashi. So that's 9 definite watches. And Love Live Superstar, I said I would definitely gonna watch too. So that's 10. So it means I can fit in 2 more, guys. 2 more. Okay. 2 more, guys. 2 more, guys. Chat. I can put 2 more on my list. What do I watch? Do I check out Kimi wa Meido-sama? Do I check out 歴史に残る悪女になるぞ? Do I check out 来世は他人がいい? Do I check out 甘神さん? どうしよう。わかんない。But yeah, I've 10 decided that I'm definitely gonna watch, and then I'll probably add 2 more. Go for Villainous? Oh, fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I know it, Alex. It's very famous and popular. A lot of my friends really like it, and I saw the hype when it was announced. And it's one of those series that all the manga readers have been telling me, Elsa, you should check it out, you should check it out. It's so good, you're gonna love it, you'll really like it. Yeah, so don't worry, I'll definitely be checking it out. It's gonna be a big thing when it starts airing, so don't worry. I guess I'll watch one of the Villainous animes, so I'll check out this one. with Alicia, and I guess I'll check out Laise wa Tanin ga ii. I'm actually more curious about this one, the one where she's the daughter of a yakuza. I think the art style is really unique, so yeah, for the Kansai Ben too. And then I guess between the villainous one and this harem one, I might watch like 1 or 2 episodes of both and then pick one between them. Cause I still have to watch the leftovers from last season. So I think I should keep it around 12. Otherwise I'm gonna be watching too much stuff. So I'll probably check out 1 to 3 episodes of both these two and then pick one between them that's more interesting to me and finish it. Yeah? I know there's so many villainous manhwa out there. It's actually insane. I don't know how it became a genre, but it became a genre. But yeah, I think those are the shows that I'm gonna be watching. This season a bit more tame. It definitely is. I feel like the previous seasons have been a lot more, bigger? Let's see what's continuing from last season. So yeah, 2.5 Jigen no Ririsa. I'm still gonna be watching, of course. What else is continuing? Oh my god, Chikawa! My favorite anime, guys. Chikawa. My favorite anime. Of course, I'm gonna be watching my favorite anime, Chikawa. Do you guys know Chikawa? Do you guys like Chikawa? I love Chikawa. I spent like $50 on Chikawa merch yesterday. It's so good. I love Chikawa. I'm a Chikawa Oshi, by the way. Chikawa is the white one. This little guy. This is Chikawa. This is Hachiware. This is Usagi. I'm a Chikawa Oshi. I can't stop buying Chikawa merch. I'm so obsessed with Chikawa. Hi Alma, welcome back. I'm probably gonna wrap up soon. I said I was gonna wrap up a little bit past 3 hours today because my throat hurts a little bit. I usually go for 4 to 5 hours for these streams. What is it about? It's about these cute little creatures living their daily lives. It's very adorable. It's very adorable. What's a Chikawa? No one really knows, but everyone can see they're small, they're cute, and they're always having a fun time. Join them as they explore this surreal world with the sharp humor and clever antics that make the Chikawa irresistible. They're taking over the world. Do you know how much money Chikawa racks in? They're like so popular. What else is there? Okay, I don't think I'm watching any of these. Okay, yeah. Okay, wait. I mean, I still have to finish Elusive Samurai. And maybe go back and finish Nokotan and Gimai Seikatsu. But other than that, the only thing that's left over from last season that I have to watch is 2.5D Seduction. So it's not that bad. Okay. Truly a more quiet season, it seems. Hope your throat gets better. Does my voice sound weird, JP? I kind of feel like my throat has been feeling a little weird since yesterday, but it's not like I can't talk. It just feels really dry. I think I might be beginning to catch a cold because of the rapid weather change. Like, it was so cold today when I went outside. You have to understand, like, literally last week, it was still boiling hot. I would go out in short sleeves and I would sweat, right? And then today, I went outside and I wore a sweater, long pants, and a jacket, and I was still cold. I was like, literally what happened in the span of a few days. It's so cold outside that the heat trapped inside my apartment room is so different in contrast to the coldness outside that my windows are all wet. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, it sounds a bit sore. Yeah, it's a little bit sore. So I should probably wrap up the stream soon. I'm actually thinking if I should even go to vocal lessons tomorrow. My throat, I don't think my throat is in a good condition for vocal lessons tomorrow. And I don't have class tomorrow, so maybe I should just skip. But I'll think about it. If I feel like it's getting worse, I'll stay home because I still have some work some voiceover work that I have to finish, and obviously if my throat dies, I can't do that, so yeah. May I recommend Mayonaka Punch from the last season? Ooh, I will keep that in mind. If I have time, I will check it out. Especially if it's on Netflix Japan. If it's on Netflix Japan, the chances of me watching it is higher by like 50%. I'm just lazy if it's not on Netflix. Still recovering from a cold too. I hope you get well soon, JP. I actually haven't gotten sick a single time since moving to Japan. And I think karma is finally starting to hit me. Because I keep saying that. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna get sick. Like, I've been in contact with so many people who are sick, and I didn't get sick. And I started to think, maybe I'm just built diff. I'm just built diff. But I may not be built diff. I think the rapid weather change is getting to me. I might have to skip class tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Sadly, last season there wasn't a show that I absolutely hate with every fiber of my being, so I didn't get to go on a rant about how much I hate a show. But I think I verbalized what I like about each show pretty well. I hope I was able to sell Senpai wa Otokonoko to you guys. That show is my favorite from last season. I'm quite passionate about it. I think a lot of people will find the characters relatable. And yeah, please check it out if what I said interested you. Oshi no Ko Season 2, also amazing. Better than Season 1. Very much worth your time. Please check it out if you can. Too many losing heroines. Super unique concept. Very entertaining show. Very much worth your time as well. Give it a try. You won't regret it. And 2.5D seduction. Looks horny, surprisingly wholesome. So yeah. I don't think I need to particularly recommend the other ones. Oh no, Elusive Samurai. Elusive Samurai is in the need to continue category just because I didn't finish it. But I think if I did finish it, it would be like here at least. It's very good. So check out Elusive Samurai as well. Yeah! It is getting close to 7K. Oh, am I? I know I was at like 6.88 before I started stream today. I don't know if I got any new subscribers. Oh, I did get some new subscribers. Nice. We are getting close. We're getting close to 6.9K, guys. 69. Nice. I'm gonna take a screenshot when I hit 6.9 subscribers. Remember, guys, to subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends to also subscribe to my channel so that we can hit 6.9 subscribers and then 7K. Woo! Maybe I should check out Elusive Samurai. Oh yeah, Elusive Samurai is really good. If you love good animation, if you like a historical story, and if you are a fan of just good action, Elusive Samurai is amazing. But my personal recommendation is definitely Senpai wa Otokonoko. Please check it out. はい。私の一押しは、夏アニメの一押しは、先輩は男の子です。ネットフリで見れるので、ぜひ見てほしいです。めちゃくちゃいい作品です。Do you have a quick update on your VA school examination thing, by the way? I think I missed it. Oh yeah, I talked about it in my Love and Deep Space stream, I think, at the end. But TLDR, I moved up one rank, but I'm still in the basic class. Because they have 2 ranks per class, so I was at the lowest. And they moved me up a little bit, but it's not enough for me to move to the intermediate class. So basically, I was told that I have to repeat the basic class again. And I've made the decision that I'm going to quit voice acting school starting from next semester. At least this particular school. Because I've always had a problem with the way they teach things. I don't really like the way they handle their lessons. I feel like I don't learn a lot from them. So if I'm gonna pay money to go to a school, I want to go somewhere else. I'd rather go to my friend's school because his school sounds more hands-on. I hear the teachers actually give examples and stuff, and that just sounds like a better learning environment. So I might go to a different school, but I think I'm gonna take a little break from voice acting school for the next semester to focus on my work. Because I'm getting a lot of work recently, and it's been a little stressful having to balance streaming, work, and also going to class. I'm also currently trying to do work for a company to get a visa. I have to get a visa. I have to be able to extend my visa to be able to still stay in Japan next year, guys. So I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes, building connections, meeting people, trying to like sell my skills to people to get more opportunities. So because I'm so busy, I'm like, goodbye voice acting school. I'm kind of too busy for you right now. I'll probably go back again next year if I feel like things calm down a little. Yeah. Showing you a good way to perform kind of sounds important. Exactly! In my current school, the teachers don't give us examples. They just tell us, do this. And we're like, okay. And then we do it, and they're like, not good enough. Do this instead. And they don't really show us examples. I mean, it depends on the day. The teacher on Thursday shows more examples than the teacher on Sunday. But yeah, overall, I'd say my experience with this particular voice acting school has been on the worst side. It has some of the lessons were useful, but I don't think it was really worth my money, and it was a lot of money, let's say. I don't know if I should say how much it really was, but it was quite a lot of money. It costs one lesson costs as much as like a few hours of private tutoring. And you guys know private tutoring can be expensive, right? And this isn't even like private tutoring because the class has like 30 people. And I barely get any personal feedback from the teacher. So it really didn't feel worth it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit offended that they gave me such a low rank. Because I'm someone who actually has experience. And I actually have achievements. Like, I voice in games. I voiced in anime. I've collabed with really successful people. There are professional voice actors or people who are more successful in, like, the content creation space who acknowledge my voice acting, who think I'm good enough to collab with them and be in their videos. And I think because I've been acknowledged by so many cool people, I would be doing them a disservice if I put myself down. Like, I think I should, to some extent, have confidence in my abilities because of the achievements that I've achieved so far. So I didn't want to continue going to this school that keeps putting me down and telling me that I suck, when clearly my experiences and the people around me's opinion says otherwise. Yeah, I did a collab with Dogen, and Dogen is a very, very talented content creator. He's a very amazing, talented individual. If Dogen thinks my voice acting is great to the point where he DM'd me for a collab, I think I should be proud of what I'm capable of. Otherwise, I would be doing a disservice to Dogen, who trusts my skills, right? And Dogen's not the only one who's acknowledged my skills. I've had a lot of companies, game producers, music producers, animators, people who are so talented and good at what they do, who trust me and my skill enough to commission me to be a part of their precious project. And I would be doing all of them a disservice if I put myself down. I have to be confident in my skills to some extent. So I'm gonna leave that toxic environment behind. I'm gonna continue working on myself and just focus on improving however I can, and just try to build more connections and get more opportunities and put myself out there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Class does seem too large. Yeah, it's like a class of 20 to 30 people. You barely get any personal attention from the teacher. I get maybe, it's a 2.5 hour class, and I get maybe on average 5 minutes of personal attention from the teacher. That's how bad it is. 5 minutes. only 5 minutes is the teacher actually standing next to me giving me personal feedback. It's pretty bad. Like, I'm paying a good amount of money for 5 minutes of feedback. To be fair, you know, I can learn through the teacher's feedback to the other students as well, but in the end, you want personal feedback, right? So, yeah, I'm not going back to that school anymore. It's very unfortunate because it is the school that the two voice actors that I look up to the most in the world graduated from, and I really, really would have loved to find success in the same school that my Oshis went to, but I'm mature enough to leave when I feel like I'm wasting my money and I feel like it's not worth it and I feel like it's not the place for me. So I'm gonna move on to better places and do better things. But yeah, don't worry, I'm not giving up on voice acting or anything. I just tried this voice acting school that was my first choice because my Oshis went there and noticed it wasn't for me. So I'm going to continue doing my own thing, practicing on my own, and maybe look for a better school to go to. That's it. It's possible it was different when they were there. I think so too. I told my mom about it and she said, well, maybe because this school has now produced so many popular voice actors, they're now full of themselves. They think they can get away with low quality lessons. They think they can get away with not being like amazing because they have that reputation of like, oh, we produced X and X big famous voice actor. They know that they're gonna get new students and that people are gonna keep wanting to come back to them just because of the reputation that they have, and they don't have to really work hard on making their lessons good. I think there's some truth to that. It is a business after all. They may be extra harsh on their ratings on students as well, just because by making a student repeat over and over and over again, they make more money. Money makes the world go around. Capitalism. But yeah, so I yapped for way too long. Basically, I didn't do super well on the audition, but I've gotten over it. At first, I was really disappointed. I struggled with like imposter syndrome. I'm like, do I actually suck? Do I not deserve all of the opportunities and achievements that I have? And I was like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Like, I should believe in myself more than I believe in the school. If this is just one school versus my 5 years of voice acting, of course I gotta trust myself, right? So yeah, I'm back on my 2 feet and I'm ready to move on and do better things. Yeah. You've got this in the bag, you know you need to keep working, but I still wanted to say it. Yeah. I don't think I'm perfect. Of course I still have so much things to work on, but I don't feel like being at this school is going to help me improve, because a lot of the feedback that the teacher gives feels more demeaning than helpful, especially on Sunday. I hate my Sunday classes. I hate the teacher on Sunday. She's so demeaning. Her feedback is so demeaning. Like, she'll say stuff like, this is why you're no good. Can't you do better? Like, guys, that's so mean. Like, you can tell someone, I like that approach, but I think you could try this approach instead. You know, like, it's not cool that she'll straight up just say to students, like, this is why you're no good. This is your weakness. Surely you can do better. Like, it's so demeaning, I hate it. So yeah, I had a bad experience, so I'm out. I'm not giving this school my money anymore. Yeah. Anyways, we're really off topic now, but don't worry, guys. You still have a chance to hear me in anime one day. My dream is still to become a professional voice actor. That won't change no matter what. And hopefully, now that I'm in Japan and building a lot of connections and trying different things, one day I will get the opportunity to voice in a seasonal anime, or an anime that is broadcasted on TV, is on streaming services that you guys can watch, and it'll be really cool. Yeah. Had teachers say that to me, it got me so mad I wanted to prove them wrong. That's the thing. I feel like if I was in Australia, I would have wanted to prove the teacher wrong. But in Japan, the environment is so like, if a teacher says anything to you, you just have to say, hi. That's the culture. You don't talk back to teachers. They don't respect individuality. That's Japanese culture. They don't respect individuality. They want you to follow a strict set of rules. It's it's a strict, rigid set of rules that you have to follow. And there's this pressure in the air that's like, you just can't talk back to the teacher. And nobody else does it, so it makes it harder for you too. If the teacher says shut the fuck up, you shut the fuck up. If the teacher says you're wrong, you go, yes ma'am, I'm wrong, sorry. Like, I don't like the environment, and I'm really glad that I got to have my education in Australia, because I know the education system in Asia can be kind of like that. So yeah, I've been looking forward to that day. I will be looking forward to the day I can tell you guys that I will be in a seasonal anime. That would be so exciting. That would be a dream come true. I think I mentioned this briefly before, but my good friend AJ, who's with Merryweather, he recently got a side character role in the latest quintessential quintuplets OVA. He voices one of the foreign dudes who sees Ichika and then goes, "Hey, it's Ichika!" And that's his only line. But I thought it was so cool that like he got that opportunity to like be in such a big anime that's like currently broadcasting in the theaters, and his name is in the credits. And I think he also got the role of the English director. So because the characters in the OVA speak a lot of English because they go to Hawaii. So he was there to help guide the Japanese voice actors on the correct English pronunciation and stuff like that. And I thought it was so cool that he got that opportunity. And I hope that, you know, if I keep working hard and building my profile and honing my skills and doing what I can, maybe one day I can get an opportunity like that as well. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming towards right now. I'm gonna be flexing my signed Eru merch when you make it big in the future. Let's go! Yeah, guys, did you know that Erusha VA birthday merch and voice is still available on my Ko-Fi shop? Wait, do I have the ad? Oh my god, I do have the ad. Thank you for bringing it up. I still have, I think, 20 sets? It's on discount right now. And I only have 20 sets left. And I'm probably not gonna print anymore while I'm in Japan. So, if you want to get a copy of my autograph before I become famous, now's your chance. Now's your chance, guys, to get my autograph before I become famous. And then you can sell it for a marked up price on eBay or something. Yeah, alright. This is my final tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Keep watching anime and make sure to check out Senpai wa Otokonoko. Otsueru desu. I will see you guys again in the next stream. Bye bye. I'll be streaming again on Friday. We will be playing Wuwa again. I already have the waiting room up, so press that bell button if you don't have notifications on. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Here's my Twitter, ErushaVA, because I sometimes post Japan photos. And yeah, I'll see you guys again in the next stream. Bye bye. Good night. おやすみなさい. Or have a great day, depending on where you are. And I will see you guys again in the next stream. チャンネル登録、高評価、Twitter のフォローよろしくお願いします。また次の配信でお会いしましょう。金曜日に。バイバイ。おつえる。
また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching!